What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, host of the Philly Talk podcast, and today we got a little Eagles versus Cowboys. It is the middle of June, and we get some stuff off our chest. We got to get some stuff off our chest. You know, the Giants and the Washington football team, although they've been up and coming, they got their chest out. But as you see, there's no Giant players on here or content creators on here. There's no Washington content creators on here. We not worried about them. So we're going to hash it out. Eagles, Cowboys, and we are live on 3 channels. We're live on the Philly Talk podcast, Philly the podcast, and Cowboy fans only. Next time we will be live on CFT as well. Unless someone dies and there's no next.
Hey, for those who don't know, Bobby.
We're going to introduce ourselves, and of course, I got to start with the Eagles content creator. Go ahead, my guy.
Yeah, you already know what it is, man. It is Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, aka we about to smoke on that Cowboys pack, y'all. I can't wait. Let's get into it.
Go ahead, Jay Tuck.
Yeah. I'll go. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay Tuck. Eagles fans down, real Cowboys fans stand up, man. And y'all can follow me on Twitter, of course, at JTuck151, and also on the Cowboys fans only YouTube channel. CFO gang is in the building. And I want to say something real quick, man. I respect everybody on this panel, man, especially you, Mike, also Joe, even though y'all Eagles content creators. But it's a damn shame what's about to happen tonight, man. It really hurts about to do this to y'all, man, because y'all good guys, man. But you don't smoke on that Cowboys pack, don't choke, bro. We got this. In the building. Let's go. What's up, Keith? I see that super chat, boy. Let's get it.
All right, man. It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk. You know what I'm saying? All I'm going to say is this, man. I just need y'all to answer me this question during the chat or during the stream. Why are Eagles fans so emotional? It's going to be okay. We giving out free hugs so y'all can calm down. And so we're going to start respecting y'all. Y'all got to win another championship. We're gonna respect y'all eventually. All right?
All right. I like it. Shout out to Keith, though, representing for DC. He said supporting DC for life. All right. Shout out to him. Now,
that must mean delusional cats for life.
Delusional cat,
don't do that. Speaking of delusional, let's talk about what brought us all here. What brought us all here in the first place?
We could.
Let's start off with that. What brought us here in the first place?
Okay,
y'all been going in.
I know
to my guy Sid.
Right,
but Philly Notion started all this. Philly Notion started all this, man.
Joe started this.
Okay.
It was Joe.
Before Notion was tripping, Joe, for some odd reason, woke up one day and chose violence. Put me and Voch Lombardi in a tweet and told me.
But let's talk about the tweet. You guys was out here screaming the Chiefs.
That was bad for Joe. I forgot about that.
Y'all was out here talking about the Chiefs is worse than y'all. Can we give context?
I'll let you. It was your tweet. You say.
Yeah, no, so all right, so yeah, the Cowboy fans, Cowboy Twitter wanted to say, especially Voch Lombardi, and I think it was you, Ron, right? That basically was trying to compare the Kansas City Chiefs offense down to Patrick Mahomes versus Dak. Y'all were trying to say that y'all offense is better than the Kansas City Chiefs. And I'll give you this. He caught me on trying to figure out if I knew one of your players was injured or not. I didn't know. I don't care. I don't really care. At the end of the day, though, you caught me slipping on that, but refused to answer the question of how the heck do you think that your offense is better than the Chiefs, and why you would even compare yourself to the Chiefs. That's like me saying I ran a mile, so I'm the Rock. That's not how it works, buddy. That's not how it works. You guys were 6-10, right, comparing yourself to a Super Bowl champ.
It's the last 2 years proven. Go ahead.
Has the Chiefs been a number one offense? Because in the last 2 years we have.
But what is the point in doing that? What is the point in comparing yourself to a team that is clearly better than yours?
You're talking about a team, not the offense, though.
Exactly. But what does that have to do with anything?
It doesn't have to do with everything. You were just focused specifically.
We got more offense than Kansas City.
We have more. What does that do for you? What argument does that settle?
But here's the thing. Let's get some context in it. And of course, if you want to crunch numbers and you want to say the 2019 season and the first 4 games that Dak was available for the 2020 season, you had higher offensive ratings and stuff like that. I'll give you that. But in context, they went to 2 Super Bowls, won 1, lost 1, and y'all went under 500 at a 9-11 record. I just want to say that.
But
the question was offense, not team.
Offense.
We didn't say the team was better. We said the offense was better.
But what's the point?
We didn't say Mike McCarthy was better than Andy Reid. We didn't say the team.
My thing is stay in your division. Stay in your, and I mean all due respect, guys. Stay in your place. The Eagles aren't sitting out here talking about we're better than anybody. Like you guys have no. And you guys, and we want to talk context, right? Let's keep going context, Mike. You want to talk about those first 5 games. Let's name those defenses. The best defense you played was the Rams. And how many points did you put up against them? 17. I'll answer that for you.
How many points did they put up against us, though?
What does that have to do with anything? We're talking about
offenses.
Tomato.
It was a close game. The first game of the season. It was like, honestly, we should have won that game if it was for a bogus pass interference. That was the only good defense you played. I'll give you that. Maybe the Giants were decent for a little while, but they weren't that good when they game. Like
Haskins ain't dust y'all off,
right?
We bring it up.
What does that have to do with it?
Carson dusted us off.
Your offense.
Carson dusted us off with 3 picks.
But what did our offense?
Carson doesn't exist no more. Do it.
So you mentioned 2019 and also the first game of 2020, and that's what you're going to dictate our offense to, right?
No, not at all. But you're going to dictate your offense off of 4 games in 2020. That makes no sense against bad teams. And if you say 2019, you had a different coach, you had different players. It was a different scheme.
We're actually a better offense in 2020 than we were in 2019
for 5 games.
But we got injured. We did not. You should know this because Vach schooled you on this show, right? We did not have a healthy O-line going into that game 1, first and foremost. We lost Blake Jarwin halfway through that game, right? Then we had Dak Prescott get hurt in week 5. We had injuries across the board. That's what limited us.
They gonna bring up our tackles and our guard being hurt.
Right. Let's talk about it. That's what really happened.
Eagles fans have never went through injuries. I mean, we've never won a Super Bowl.
But y'all still not the top offense in the NFL. Let's real quick, Mike. And the reason why we're comparing ourselves to Kansas City is because we love y'all too, but y'all not the measuring stick. Beating y'all is not the measuring stick for Dallas.
We did that with Andy Dalton.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was Andy Dalton. Ben DiNucci was up on y'all at halftime. Right, so that's not the measuring stick, right? Just beating y'all's expectation. We going after Kansas City, we going after Tampa Bay, we going after Green Bay. That's who our focus on. But we talking to y'all because we cool. Go ahead.
Let's just say this though. But again, when you just throw a word out there that better offense than the Chiefs, a lot of people forget the word offense. They just hear Cowboys better, Chiefs. Now let me just say this, and again in context, here's the thing: you want to say. You dusted us off with Andy Dalton. I'll give you that. We also dusted you guys off with grocery workers at every other position.
Facts. Talk to him.
What game?
I'm gonna let him talk.
We went from 19 to 20. That's what we were talking about first.
Because when we did the panel, you remember the mega panel? Right. We was just babies in this when we did the panel. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a baby in this. But listen, y'all all y'all kept telling us we just beat y'all practice squad players, and we had to eat that.
Right.
But why after this game we dropped 37 with Andy Dalton? Y'all never bring it up. It's just kind of.
I mean, we beat y'all in the beginning of the year. So
without
Alshon, without D-Jax.
No.
I think
last year,
Zach Ertz
it was reversed.
Was Carson Wentz there though?
Not no more.
What did he do? About that game.
In 2019, we beat y'all first 2, and guess what y'all said on that panel? It don't matter who won the last game.
Correct. So let me just bring it all the way around real quick. Listen, you definitely dusted us off with Andy Dalton. It shouldn't have been done. There's no excuses why we lost y'all, except for the Eagles sucked. Now, let me just say why we sucked. You know what I mean? Look at what was there at the end of the season that got dusted off by the Cowboys, and look who's not there. That loss to the Cowboys was probably the falling part of Doug Peterson and the upper management, just like, man, either you suck or he sucks, and that crumbled. Carson Wentz got benched in Green Bay, but it was just the downfall of a quarterback coach tandem. You know what I mean?
And let me ask you a question. Is Doug Peterson a better coach than Nick Sirianni? Keep it funky.
I would have to say 100% at this point. I go with the known, and so but
I get that. Yeah,
that chip don't got no weight with you.
It does. It got a lot of weight.
I know y'all like to live in the present because y'all be bringing up that championship. I know y'all like to live in the present, but you can't just act like he got a statue out front.
Right.
People, this is what I'll say this. For coaching, especially in Philadelphia, it's more so about culture than it is the actual coaching. At the end of the day, obviously you need to have X's and O's. You have to have a good scheme. But like what Doug Peterson was in Philadelphia, it became tarnished very quick. You know what I'm saying? Like we all mess with each other because we're real on and off the camera. I don't think that was the same thing with Doug Peterson. I think people got tired of him real quick. So maybe Nick Sirianni is a better coach for us. He won a Super Bowl though. So yeah, I on the surface,
what Nick
Doug Peterson is Doug Peterson.
Y'all know y'all tell us who we got to deal with. Y'all got to deal with Jerry. Nick got to deal with Howie.
Yeah.
Y'all got Jerry. Y'all don't like to acknowledge it, but y'all got your own Jerry Jones. Y'all got to deal with.
Yeah, I want to just say this real quick. If we got to get the super chat, shout out to my guy Philly Milton coming in with the $4.99 super chat. He said, "You know what time it is." He said, "Salute, fellas. Eagle Nation represent. Here, a donation for an ice pack for Dak's ankle after practice. Quick capping, like he's 100%. It's hurt season." Now, with that being said, shout out to my guy Notion 100%. And I knew he was going to come in with the big cap. But listen,
big cap.
Hey, Hurts don't need an ice pack. If Notion keeps saying he's going to run for a G, I'll put him on the field like
RG. And Mike, let me ask you this: for that last game, right? That when we beat y'all, did Andy Dalton outplay Jalen Hurts?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Last year was but my thing is like y'all talk like y'all were eons away from us. If we would have won that game, we would have been in playoff contention. Like that's why I say it doesn't make sense for you guys to be walking outside of your backyard. We all sucked last year. So
that's where y'all wrong. And I told y'all that when we had the show.
Y'all didn't suck because y'all had injuries. We had 14 different offensive lines.
We didn't have
that's great. That's one unit.
Right.
We lost like 16 players.
Right.
Bro, we lost our 3 starting wide receivers. We lost both of our starting tight ends.
Name them receivers, please.
Name them.
Alshon, D-Jax. We lost Zach Ertz. We lost
and they're all
Dallas
gone. They're all gone. They're replaced.
Okay, but they were on our team last year. Like, what is that important?
Let me just say this real quick. Let me just say this, though. I'm going to be honest. Now, Dallas is automatically going to come in as a different team. You're going to want to compare him to the 19 Dallas over the 2020 Dallas because of franchise quarterback. He finally got paid. He's going to be making $75 million next year, you know, with the bonuses and stuff.
Right.
We got to see. Now, I do agree that with Notion, I want to see his mindset, not so much of the ankle being like rusty because a bone is different than a ligament. I agree 100%. However, you know, you start to say, "Oh, I got to get out the pocket." That can always play in your mind. He's already talking about burying it. Now, he could be talking about burying it in a good way, bad way, who knows? But I want to say this to you guys, and I want to ask you guys this.
All right.
Jalen Hurts got outplayed by Andy Dalton, right? That's true. And when I talk about Jalen Hurts in the ceiling, I saw 2 great games in the Saints game coming in as a pure rookie with nobody giving him a chance. Everybody in the media, in the division, and even our own fan base, including I said, I had a little faith, but I said if Jalen Hurts wins, I'm giving somebody a jersey because I was more on the side of he's not going to get it done. And he did. With that being said, 2 starts, Jalen Hurts did something that nobody else did in the NFL, and the NFL been here for 100 years. No rookie came in and started for the first 2 starts and got 500 yards passing and 125 yards rushing. I think he threw for 505 and rushed for 169. That's the ceiling. Now, the down part is he came to Dallas and he had an all-time clunker, fumbled, 2 interceptions, was locking on to his first target a little bit too much, of getting out the pocket because of the horrible offensive line. So we saw 2 games good, 2 games bad. But this is the thing. Being a rookie is a rookie. It's been that way for 100 years. But last year's rookies really suffered, and especially at a position of quarterback. And you could say, well, look at Burrows and Herbert. They had the whole year being that guy, getting first team reps and stuff. So I just like the fact that out of 4 games or maybe 3.5, Jalen Hurts showed me enough for a second round pick, you know, the same way Dak Prescott kind of showed you early on with a 4th-round pick name. Now he went 13-3 and did great things. But let's look at this real quick, and I want to ask you guys how you feel about this. Now, Dak Prescott was drafted in 16. Now he's been in the league now for 5 years, going on 5 years.
Right.
Yeah.
When the team was centered around Zeke Elliott, the first couple years, where Dak Prescott was making the right decisions, was playing right at the quarterback position, but he wasn't asked to throw for 400 yards a game. Y'all went 32-16 with Dak as the quarterback. Now the last year and 4 games, it's been Dak Prescott's team more over Zeke in a sense of it's more of a pass first. He's getting a lot of yards, and I'm not going to call them all garbage yards, but he's doing his thing. But in the fact that he's looking better than he did his first 3 years, you guys are 9-11. How do you feel about the fact that Dak is Dak is growing as a quarterback, but the pieces around him, maybe it's on defense, maybe it's the injuries on offense, and that's why Zeke won't get going. But when Dak was a game manager who made the right decision, y'all were well above 100 multiple years, and now you're falling in this sense where you can score and he looks good, but you can't get dubs. How do y'all feel about that?
I got something for you, and I'll let Tuck go after me. You wearing a Sixers hat. One of your best players, Ben Simmons, right? What's his hole in his game? He can't shoot. It is what it is, right? Mm-hmm. That's like saying, Ben Simmons is like almost defensive player of the year. Maybe he got robbed, maybe he didn't, whatever.
Should have got defensive player of the year.
Yeah, I'm just saying, he's balling. His game is great. Say next year, Ben start pulling threes. His offensive game just explode. And his defensive game's still there. He just balling. And the Sixers start struggling. You're going to go to Ben Simmons and say, you know what, man, I need you to go ahead and go back to not shooting. No. I'm just wondering.
No.
So you want me to tell Dak, hey, man, just hold it down. Let's just.
I'm not asking that. I'm asking you. I'm asking you. How do you feel that your guy got better, but your team is going backwards? And what do you think is that? If you want to talk defense and injuries, coaching, you guys.
I will swap out the is for was going backwards because we made a lot of changes. A lot of changes on the team. That's the thing. A lot of people not acknowledging. Like they love to say, your defense is trash, and they just refuse to acknowledge that we cut like 4 or 5 people mid-year. And we cut another like 3 or 4 people, and somebody retired after the year. The defense y'all swear is so trash is not the same people.
Can I just say one thing?
The coordinator gone and 9 players are gone. They're all replaced. So that means you're just jumping the gun and saying people that you've never seen play on our team before is trash.
So you're saying that
you can't do that.
Hold on.
That's like you saying Devontae Smith is trash and he took a snap.
Hold on.
You don't believe that, though, of course.
I'm just saying. You
hold on. Let's go back as Cowboy fans and be a little bit honest real quick.
Wait, let me get the super chat out real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Shout out to JC Eagle Talk with the $5 banger. He said Cowboys need to aim lower. Do not compare yourself to the Chiefs because they won a Super Bowl and it's been 25 years since the boys won Eagles 4 years ago.
Can I ask one quick question?
A self-esteem issue.
Don't aim low. That's bad self-esteem. Because I know Mike is a Sixers fan and Joe, you are conveniently a Brooklyn Nets fan. So let me ask y'all a quick basketball question. Who is a more relevant NBA franchise, the Dallas Mavericks or the Boston Celtics? Say it with a straight face.
Celtics.
Why? They haven't won a championship since 2008. And the Mavericks, I'm a Mavericks fan. We won in 200011. So does that?
So we're about to go into the Dallas Cowboys history.
No.
You don't want to do that. Nobody's talking about that. Like you got this is Cowboys fans. This is Cowboy fan delusion. This is Cowboy fan delusion at its best. Let me just hold on. Let me just say this is what you guys do. We're talking about how what you're saying about your team right now makes 0 sense. So you went to, we won a bunch of Super Bowls back then.
I didn't say that.
The question I want to ask, I didn't. The question I want to ask is, you're saying that all these people that we don't know, saying that they're trash or saying that they're not going to be good, you can't do that, right? Okay, I agree with you. Let's go back to 2016 or 2017 or when Carson Wentz got injured and everybody's telling you, he's not going to be good when he comes back. He's going to be trash when he comes back.
Why? He had a horrible rookie year. He had a bad rookie year, though.
Your man's had a worse injury. And you guys are talking about he's going to come back with 6,000 yards.
7-9.
He was what?
Our team was trash.
7-9.
Our top
That's my
wide
point.
receiver was Jordan Matthews. Your team wasn't trash. You had a couple of injuries and folded. That's what happened to you guys.
Who had the top 2 injuries in that league?
Listen. Let me just
wait. What year are we talking about?
I'll let you go.
If we're talking about last year with injuries, the Eagles had 14 different offensive lines. We went through 4 different cornerbacks. We had about 4 different linebackers start at one point. Our worst linebacker, Nate Gary, luckily got injured and didn't have to play. Like, we had as many, if not more, injuries.
About your injuries. You're giving me combinations. I'm giving you actual players. Before the season started, we lost both our starting D tackles. We lost both our starting O tackles for the whole year. We lost our starting tight end for the year. We lost both our starting corners for 6-7 games. We lost our guard for 7 games. Give me the game.
Start no linebacker. Start no linebacker.
So having different.
The only lineman is Brandon Brooks. Who else y'all lose here?
So are we going to acknowledge that we had the second most injuries in the NFL last year for Dallas Cowboys?
I've never heard so many excuses in my life, bro. I really haven't. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my God, we got injured. That's why we're terrible. Not because we had a terrible coach that came out of a barn that can't coach anything. Your defense only got worse. Your defense has been bad the past 4 or 5 years.
No,
this
it
is
has
not
not.
a new thing.
How we been bad the last 4 or 5 years?
The last time your defense was good was when DeMarcus Lawrence went off. That was like the last time your defense was.
That was 4 or 5 years. Guess what?
2018.
That was 4 years ago.
2018.
Same amount of division wins last 5 years.
Because here's the thing, the only levy that really
how we accidentally win a division twice.
I want to get J Tuck's answer on that. The Dallas Cowboys and him taking a step up, but the team overall taking a step back. And then I want to hear your future prediction. But let's get these 2 super chats out the way. It's Cowboys in here too. Philly Fresh said $5 super chat Rome. And J Tuck, y'all lucky I ain't on, and Ben can shoot. He just won't. It's the difference. We still talking.
Ben cannot shoot.
Ben cannot shoot.
People mad at Ben.
Ben cannot shoot.
Ben and Giannis need to hang out in the offseason and work on that.
Moving the chains with the $5 super chat. He said, "Let's not act like we don't have a young mean defense coming out of the tunnel in the 20 and 21 that is hungry for poultry. We going to slap Hurts and hardcore." Hurts around hardcore. Sorry about that. It hurts me to read them things. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, as much.
Last one on the space. Cowboy 17 with the $5 super chat. He said the cap. I mean, my cap ain't that big, but he said the cap is strong with these Eagles YouTubers. You know
they just want us to tell them that Dak is going to throw for 6,000 yards. Zeke is going to magically run for 15,000.
All right, thank you.
You guys have no touch on reality. Didn't you guys? Oh, I'm sorry. Answer Mike's question. My bad.
Did I say that? Did Ron say that?
Tuck, please.
Your whole teaser for this video was another Eagles YouTuber. Like,
because y'all started it. Y'all started it.
Because
y'all started it both times.
First of all, really started it.
Don't even say I started it. It was Joe.
Yeah, it was all me. Rome is the one that wants to talk about how Dallas Goedert isn't as good as. I don't even know who your dude's name was.
Check this out. I woke up one day. I said, all right. I looked at the stats. I said, wow, Dalton Schultz is pretty close to Goddard. I'm bored. Let me ask a question. I ain't know it was gonna get lit. I didn't know people was gonna be like, you know what? I'll kind of roll with it. That's when y'all got mad. A couple of people went with, yeah, he better. And then you probably scroll past and got emotional like y'all do.
Here we go.
Put your Carl Thomas on. Hold up. You're not going to just disrespect Dallas Goedert.
Let me ask this, though, and J-Tug, too. Anytime you see some absolute downright wrong stuff, you're going to respond. That don't mean you're emotional. That means you like, oh, hell no.
You know why I call y'all emotional?
You know what happened? I would respond. You respond back, and you'll say blocked.
Here's what I'm about to provide Eagles fans. And what a lot of Eagles fans don't have is called context, right? So you've been asking the question, Mike, what happened last year? All right, so let's talk about it.
2 years.
2019. All right, cool. We fell short, didn't make the playoffs last year. Okay, cool. 2020, Dak Prescott gets hurt, right? Offense is doing well. We're getting off the slow starts, but we're fighting back. We're close in each game. Different games go each way. Boom, boom, boom. Dak goes down. But what really happened? Am I concerned about Dak Prescott and him leading the offense? Hell no, because like we said earlier, we are one of the top, let's say top 5 just for conversation's sake, because I don't want to get y'all riled, right? Top 5 offenses in the NFL.
I'll give you that.
What did our defense do from 2019 and 2020? Let me tell y'all. Let me provide y'all some context, right? We brought in Mike Nolan, who was an unproven defensive coordinator, right? He comes in a COVID season with no OTAs, no offseason, no preseason, and tries to change our 4-3 team defense scheme to a 3-4 multiple whatever. We can't
got him standing up, ends putting a hand in the dirt. He ain't know what
right. So you had DeMarcus Lawrence dropping back in coverage on third down. You had Dorrance Armstrong spinning circles. It was a complete cluster where the players came out and said, we don't understand what's going on because the coaches aren't coaching us. We had Mike Nolan. He was up in the press box during the games, right? And so what really happened is not from the player standpoint. It was more about schematically what happened. Then you toss on injuries. That's why our defense slid from possibly 17, just in the rushing defense, because our pass defense was decent last year. It was in the rushing defense when we slid all the way to 31st, right? And horrible, easy money, right? But we are going to change that this year by just bringing in Dan Quinn. So say, for instance, our pass defense in the secondary is 15 and our run defense gets to 18. We are perfectly fine because of what this offense brings and these weapons, because you got to think about it. We didn't get the full season of Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. We didn't get a full season with Tyron Smith and also Lyle Collins. So that's why Cowboys fans are optimistic offensively, because we're coming back healthy and we feel like our defense is going to make a push in the right direction, which is going to put us right in being more competitive. So
I just want to add to it. Go ahead, add to it.
I just want to add to Tuck real quick and I'll be quiet. The thing I do hate that people love to throw out is the whole, Dak started off 1-4 thing without context, without going back and looking at those, without 1-3, looking at those games. You know what I'm saying? And this is where the defense comes in, because I hear the garbage yards, but when you take the lead in the Seattle game, and Russell Wilson is the last one with the ball and he scores, people act like that didn't happen.
Well, no, Dak threw an interception at the end. He got the ball one more time. I promise you, I'm not lying. I'm dead serious.
His face.
Come on, y'all got to remember that.
Yeah, he did.
Kind of a Hail Mary type.
No. He got down to like the 35. He was like on the 35-ish, maybe 38.
Yeah, he was getting pressure. He just threw in the end zone.
No.
Oh my God, you don't know about the Cowboys. You don't watch football. Let me.
That's you, Joe.
Oh my God.
You're getting
How do you not know?
emotional? Let me finish.
But you're in here talking about the Cowboys.
You getting emotional? You got your support animal right now. Rub on.
Stop it.
It's cool. But check it out. And then in the Cleveland game, when we went down by like 3 scores, he throws us back to within 3, and they let Odell go crazy.
OBJ, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they say it's garbage yards. He throw you back within 3.
And what did we do that game before that Odell run? Because y'all watched the games, Joe. Mike,
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't remember that. We
did a second.
How did that come to me? He's the one that brought
because
it
you
up.
watched that. We did a second squib kick, giving them the ball almost at the 40-yard line versus just kicking off and putting them back in the end zone when Dak roared back against Cleveland.
Yeah, that's my point. So it's back with the 3 in the last game, the Giants game, the one everybody was like, "Well, Andy Dalton won you that game." No.
We were up winning.
Dak took the lead because he caught a touchdown before the half.
That is
true. We got the ball and he was driving and he broke his ankle, because if you look at the clips of him holding his ankle in his hand, we got the lead. But see, nobody revisionist history. So everybody loves to just throw out. Well, we was trash. No, the defense was really
when we were playing bad, we can point out bad coaching. We can point out injuries. We can point out bad scheming. We can point out all that stuff too. Jimmy was on a short lease since 2017.
The man asked the question, we answered it.
For all the Eagles fans that's watching this.
But I'm saying though that we can say those same things. When it comes down to it, you have to look at the team that you have on the field.
All right, so I don't
understand how you can be so confident in a quarterback that at the end of the day is coming back from injury, and not only coming back from injury, he's coming back early. He's not on, and that's good for him. I hope that he's healthy, but he's coming back early. That's
our bad, Joe. Our 4-string quarterback didn't get the job done last season.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What did that have to do with anything?
Derek Gilbert didn't get a job.
You guys deflect so much.
I'm not even on, because listen, let me be honest. The quarterback is the most important position, but you also need some other stuff around, of course. So I'll give you guys that. And of course, I'm going to be the first one to say, because I've never said anything without context. Like if I say something, I have something to back it up. And so I did want to point out the point when you said about all these new guys coming in, and same with CFT. I gotta say this, although Dan Quinn was a defensive guru with the Legion of Boom when he had Sherman and he had Brandon Browner and he had Earl Thomas and he had Cam Chancellor, the Atlanta Falcons have been a top 3 worst defense for a long time, and some of the replacements is wait.
I got something for that. I was waiting for that. I got something for that. Go ahead.
Okay, and go ahead. But in context, them 9 guys you replace, including the defensive coordinator, one is Dan Quinn, who's been representing a bad defense as of late, and the other 2 players who were on that bad defense. I know you're going to move his position from safety to linebacker, even though I don't know how he'll make a linebacker now because you got some studs in there at the linebacker position. I just want to say that
we got a stud, didn't we? Drafted a stud at linebacker, didn't we, Joe?
Yeah, I just want to say that. And here's the thing, and I'm not saying Dan Quinn can't turn it around, but he plays a lot of single high safety. So I'm not saying you don't believe in your corners or not, but they're going to be tested in a Dan Quinn's defense. They're going to be tested both outside corners, not so much the slot corner. I just wanted to say that because I've watched a lot of Dan Quinn.
Oh, go ahead.
Can I ask you guys, everybody, a question? Realistically, all hating aside, I feel like that this is something we can realistically agree on. I feel like every team, including Washington and the Giants, we all have questions on this team or on our respective teams, whether it be defense, offense. My thing is, how are you guys continuously like disregarding those because you have new Dan Quinn, as he said before, was not the greatest defensive player or defensive coach after he left the Legion of Boom.
But I got to answer that.
You do not have players that are equatable to the Legion of Boom. So I don't understand.
No one said that. Y'all be saying that.
I saw one of you guys post that. I think it was you that posted that video talking about is Nazir, whatever the heck his name is that you drafted in 4th. Is he the next Richard Sherman? Is he
right? His words. Nashawn Wright said, "I'm a more athletic Richard." He said that,
and you said you're starting to believe it.
No, I said because of the way he's having a camp and the way he's playing. Can he grow? You didn't watch the video. You read the caption, got hype.
I know. I heard the first 30 seconds. And you were like, he might be the next Richard Sherman.
But listen.
Bro.
So hey, he watched the intro.
Dan Quinn,
exactly.
Dan Quinn in 2015 and in 2014, the coach of the Atlanta Falcons when they had the most horrible defense, 31st, was Mike Smith. Right. They fire him. 2015, they bring in Dan Quinn. He takes them from the 27th ranked defense to the 16th ranked defense in his first year.
If he does,
this is before the Super Bowl year. That's all I need. He did it.
Talent.
Huh?
They had some talent.
No. Exactly. In 2015, they ain't have a whole lot of talent.
Well, y'all do have Trevon Diggs, who, according to y'all, is better than Darius Slay. So let me fall back for a second.
Last year, he was. And you can't, all you did, I asked the question first. I asked the question I said, do you judge a player? I said, do you judge a player? I asked the Twitter poll off name and recognition or off production. And if you look at his production last year, you got to lean towards name and recognition because last year, Darius Slay was bad. You don't want to admit it.
He wasn't bad. He wasn't as good as he always been. I will say this. It's been one of his worst seasons. But when you're talking about Pro Bowl after Pro Bowl after Pro Bowl,
I give him that. Name and recognition.
So we bring up
context, right? Context, right?
Are we bringing up
out of the 30.
CFT, let me just say this thing about Slay. Do I think Slay is a top 10 corner? No. Not off last year. I think he's around 10 to 16. I don't agree with the 23 PFF has. Now, I will say this, though. Again, as you guys don't like Nolan, I mean, Jim Schwartz put him in again.
I give you that. Jim Schwartz is a bad. I can't disagree with that. He was bad. He was tripping.
Listen, Jim Schwartz is another one. If Jim Schwartz has the right personnel, his defense works. A Y9. You drop your Y9, you put your linebackers in the gaps, and you let your cornerbacks play man up. But
what I loved about Schwartz, he didn't. I loved it. You probably didn't. He didn't make adjustments.
Nope.
I am going to miss that because he'll just leave somebody out there and get roasted over and over again.
Exactly. Listen to this real quick.
Listen, guy Jalen Mills.
No. Listen to this though, and this is the Cowboys-Eagles game. Michael Jaquette. Yeah. A cornerback who was undrafted, an undrafted rookie free agent, signed to the Eagles. He gets his second start And Jim Schwartz comes into the single high, blah, 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 blah. This guy loses. We lose the game. And at the end of the game, he has like 9 receptions on him only for like damn near 200 yards. And that's the one thing. If Schwartz
he was on Cooper by himself.
Correct.
But there's nothing y'all can do about that.
Correct.
Yes, there is. There's a lot that you can do about that as a scheme. You can do something. I mean, we didn't do anything. Like you said, and we didn't have Fletcher Cox that game either. We had him for like 7 snaps.
Let's say Slay gonna return to form at year 30. Because I mean he's 30 years old right now, right? 29, something like that. Let's just say he returns to form.
31.
Let's just say he takes away, say he going Coop. What y'all gonna do with CD? Keep it real.
Y'all have
He's a beast. He's a beast.
Yeah, 0 answers.
But I had him last year and we beat y'all. So I don't like we'll do the same thing we did last year.
With Ben DiNucci,
stop him.
You gonna ignore the whole way and have a quarterback thing.
So you beat our force. You beat our force. You beat our force.
I ain't saying unstoppable force.
Bro, you guys talk about like it's an unstoppable force, but we beating you a lot. Like that's what I don't get.
Real quick, string quarterback who might not even make the team.
And y'all lost to our 4th string starters. Like, what? So what do you want to talk about? Like, what do you really want to talk about, bro? Like, you've lost to us, we've lost to you. Last year, everybody sucked. I would not hang my hat on any of those games last year.
What game did we lose to your 4th-year starters?
To our backups, I'm talking about. To our backups.
What game was that?
To our 17-9. That was 2019.
That's a lie.
Right?
So we
got bro, having a couple backups.
You guys just going back to 2019.
Joe, I did the knowledge. Having a couple backup receivers is not a team of backups. That y'all run.
What about our backup cornerbacks? Come on, bro. Come on.
No, y'all did it.
Come on.
You're a 4th-string quarterback.
It was a couple of backup receivers. Y'all was hyped. Y'all kept screaming Greg Ward. It was like Greg Ward and 2 other dudes. It's 20-something other players, but the whole team was backups.
Ben DiNucci made the team because he knew Mike
on offense, all we had was 3 starters remaining on offense. I don't know the exact count even, but listen, real quick, I do want to say something about that. Shout out to my guy Texas Eagle with the $5 super chat, channel member in the building. He said, "Congrats, Cowboys, on yet another preseason championship." You know, I gotta read them all, no matter good.
That'll be 4 more wins than y'all get. That'll be 4 more wins y'all get next year.
All right, but listen, I lost it, but I had something really juicy to say. That was.
I asked Joe a question. Let's talk health, because I've heard all kinds of stuff about Dak's ankle. I've heard it, right? Now, why should we be concerned about Dak's ankle, but you guys don't have to be concerned about the players coming back off injury? Because if we want to talk ankles, I know another ankle that got reconstructed and put back together like some Legos in the offseason.
I mean, shoot.
Don't bring up Lane. Y'all let Lane rock. I ain't talking about Brooks. I'm talking about Lane had reconstructed.
Okay, I can talk about Lane too.
And no one says anything. He's supposed to just come back year 37.
Don't exaggerate too much.
You ready?
I'm just saying.
I can tell you exactly why.
Coming off another Achilles, part 2. He's supposed to come back better than ever. Jason Kelce old as me, and that ain't young. He's supposed to be better than ever. But our line was ranked 6th by the website y'all love to hate.
Right.
Love to hate.
I
ain't see y'all.
Over the Chiefs, though, too.
So maybe they left y'all join.
Are you ready? Can I talk that? Can I go? So my thing is, because 1, I feel as though we do have replacements for them if need be. 2, they're not quarterbacks getting paid like $45-something million a year.
When they
go in, when they come out, Ben DiNucci ain't going in for them. So I would be a little bit worried about our quarterback.
So Ben DiNucci was the 4th quarterback.
Y'all get the point. Stop playing with semantics. Y'all get the point.
And Ben DiNucci, y'all got the 4th-string quarterback, and he's only on the team because his brother knew Mike McCarthy from basketball. That's how
you get the point.
That's how Nolan got the team on the team.
So why you keep complaining about your line depth?
We have good. That's
Which
what I'm saying.
one is it?
We have 14 different lines.
But they all good.
You guys have backup to the backups got hurt.
They all good.
You guys have played sports before, right? You guys have played sports before. You understand the term when you have to what's the word I'm looking for? I'm losing it now. What's the word I'm looking for? When you play together for a bunch of weeks in a row. Consistency, but like, you gotta get used to
4 quarterbacks.
Here we go. Every day, Eagles have mental injuries too. You can't just keep going to injuries and say that's why we're gonna have 6,000 yards next year. That's not how it works.
Stop trying to.
That's not how it works. You can't say we went from having all these injuries and everybody played poorly to we're gonna have the best offense next year. Like, come on, man.
But here's the thing: even with the injuries, what was the Dallas Cowboys ranked in the passing game last year?
You're up there. You got 3 monster receivers.
They
With
left.
the fourth string, we're like 8th. Still
Correct.
top 2 without our quarterback. So for us to think we're going to be top 5, top 3
That's wrong.
is wrong.
No, it's not. I never said
Exactly.
that.
wrong, but
we were talking.
The thing is,
So if we're top 3, who were the top 3 offenses last year?
Chiefs.
I don't even know.
Tampa. And I forgot the other team.
It's like, nah.
I know. So that would put us in the conversation with who?
The Chiefs, offensively.
There we go. There we go. There you go, Joe.
Hold on.
So you're going to be 6 and 10 and
hold on.
compared to the Chiefs
Read the
offense.
super
Like,
chat.
what's the point?
Who's Mike Quinn?
Yeah, I don't know Mike Quinn.
All right, yeah, listen. Let's get these 2 super chats. We got a Dallas and we got an Eagles. But shout out to my guy Stu Vision, Eagles. He said, "Why are the Cowboys fans so excited about Dan Quinn? He just was looking at Philly Mike." You said my name. Dan Quinn as the defensive coordinator. Did you see Atlanta's defense the last 3 seasons? Straight trash, homie. And shout out to the guy who's helping them go to war. I saw that.
Yeah, for real.
I saw that. Let me ask you this though, Smooney. You forgot to wash your face off and you went to the store with that, didn't you? And then you had to
Got the war playing.
This is y'all Super Bowl, man. This is y'all, and I'm happy that we can do this for y'all. I really am. Me and Mike are like Make-A-Wish Foundation right now, bro. Like
the analysts,
y'all needed to talk to some
because
champions.
we talking to some Giants fans about competing for the division. We just being nice to y'all, bro.
There we go. Here we
Bro,
go.
Anyway,
Who y'all drafting in top 3 in
The
Vegas?
delusion.
Hey,
The delusion.
listen. It's delusional as you think we are, and it's all thoughts, right? We wouldn't be doing this if what we were saying didn't bother you. If you didn't have to say something, if you ain't had to say something,
don't bother me though. That's the
in my
thing.
tight end stuff, or if you
You
had to
guys
say
have
something
done this forever.
talk about the Chiefs and the Cowboys, this wouldn't even happen. You could have just kept scrolling.
Listen, the Chiefs
Yeah,
thinking
but why
about
do that?
it. Let me tell you what bothered me, and this is what bothered me. And I want to talk about these 2
That's
things.
no fun.
Respect.
The
All right,
Dallas Goedert and Dalton Schultz thing, and I don't think you guys really want to do that. I mean, if you think,
I know. You respect. Got it.
You know, don't worry. Tomorrow when I wake up, I'm going to say something like, you know what I mean? Dak Prescott's not better than Jalen Hurts. You know what I mean? You would respond to that.
You ain't going to do that to yourself.
I'm going to be Notion Jr. Listen, though. Darius Slane, Trevon Grimes, I said. Now I'm talking to, and Trevon Diggs, right? Here's the thing. Diggs, he played better at the end of the season. He was getting cooked early. Our boy Travis Fulgham.
And I admitted that.
Yeah. If you look on paper with his pass deflections and his interceptions, he was more involved. He had more turnovers. But an overall season, I still can't agree that he was better than Darius Slay.
Though, Mike?
Huh?
Age.
Correct. No. Here's the thing. If you're talking about building a team, of course. But if you're asking me for 1 year, you're trying to build a team for 1 year, and I have to pick out of them 2. I'm taking Slay. I'm taking Slay 100%. But Slay only got 2.
Can we say the same thing if Jalen Hurts has a good? Because I mean, Jalen Hurts had 4 games, right? But if you like you guys like to do with Dallas Cowboys,
I can't wait for this one.
Hold on. Let's extend what his 17-game season would look like, right? And all the stuff that you're saying makes no sense about him hitting 1,000 yards. If you extend his season, he would have hit 1,000 yards last year rushing. If you extend his season, he would have done something. So you guys want to extend and add imaginary numbers
because we all did draft shows. We all did draft shows together. So why were the Eagles interested in drafting the quarterback if Jalen Hurts is that guy?
Nobody wanted. I was literally the only person saying that we might look into it. That's literally the only person that was saying that.
You can't believe the media. You can't believe the media. Come on now.
Who was saying it?
Who said they were interested in drafting a quarterback?
Look. This is what I've said. I've said this when we were about to draft. I was like, at 6. Yeah, I was like at 6. We might want to look at a quarterback if you don't believe in Hurts. If you let me talk, I promise I'll tell you. I promise if you let me get the last words out. So listen. So what's it called? I said if you do not believe in Hurts, that you have the draft capital to go ahead and get a quarterback. I didn't say I wanted them to do that. I think on numerous occasions I said that they should not do that, but I did say that. So if that's what you're going to
questions and concerns about a quarterback.
I want Joe to talk. Joe just said projections, right? You projected out Hurts season. Can you repeat that again for me? What would he?
I'm talking about the one thing that you said with 1,000 yards.
What would he know? What would he probably thrown for?
If you projected him out, I didn't do those numbers. I was just doing those numbers because you kept on going.
My point is this. That's why in my comments on Twitter, if you're doing projections, he probably would have had all those yards. He also said he probably would have had 52 turnovers if you want to do a projection because he had 9.
Right.
Yeah, so you get that projections make no sense to do, right?
He had 3 as a gadget player.
I agree. So me and you going to agree right now, and I'll shut up.
High five, air high five, bro. That's
air five.
Right. Real quick, shout out to Stu Vision with the $5 super chat. He said Mike Quinn, Dan Quinn, Huckleberry Finn, Dallas defense help them win.
Oh, he dropped another 5.
It did in week 16. It did in week 16, though.
Stu had to get his point out.
Yeah.
Here it goes. If you extend, shout out to Ryan. He said if you extend her season, he would have had 55 turnovers. And let me just clear this up about her. Listen, 3 of the fumbles came when he was the so-called Taysom Hill gadget player, and it's still him having the ball and fumbling. Yeah. It's a different mindset going through the tackles as a running back, though.
I'll give you that one. That ain't fair. He was cold coming up the sideline.
And who did 3 of those come against? I forgot. I was trying to think. Oh yeah,
Carson's. Wasn't those Carson's?
Dallas.
3 of them in one game versus this horrible 31st ranked defense.
By no means am I saying that this guy is in tip-top shape, ready to go out there and complete for a Pro Bowl. But what I will tell you is this. You can't deny the electricity he brought to a garbage team in the sense of your coach got fired, your DC got fired, your quarterback got fired. People just – it was a Debbie Downer. Wait, I want to say this. Yeah. And my guy CFT, I remember slightly because he was on my guy Bashir Randall, a young bird.
Shout out to Bashir. That's my boy.
That the little bit you saw from him, everybody has their hiccups, and he could see some hiccups. But the dude is not trash. And he said he got the intangibles. He compared him to Dak Prescott when it comes to the tangibles.
Yeah, I agree. He's the fake.
And Dak Prescott. I'll say to him.
What did you say, Jay?
I say he's the fake Gucci Bill Dak Prescott. Here's the thing. I like Jalen Hurts. Like I like Jalen Hurts.
So can I say this? Can I compare both of our teams for a second? And you tell me if I'm bugging.
No, you really can't.
I usually be bugging, so you let me know. But real talk, I feel like your offense is in the same position. Let me rephrase this. I feel like our offense is in the same position that your defense is in. Our offense is a lot of young players. We don't necessarily know what we have. Jalen Hurts showed some promise towards the end of the season, right? And you're kind of saying that your defense showed a little bit of promise towards the end of the season with Trevon Diggs and everything. So I think that we are in a very similar situation, just opposite sides of the ball. So I say that to say this. I just don't get why the hypeness. I think that you got to let the teams play. You have to let the teams play.
I'm gonna use you against you. If anybody bored, go back and watch that panel. I remember this vividly because we weren't even that cool yet. I remember you saying,
so low key,
y'all ain't got no continuity. Y'all got a first year coach. I remember.
Facts.
So you know what? Go back and watch your own words. And that's
I ain't say it like that though. I ain't say it like that.
We got continuity now, and you don't.
It didn't help.
Yes,
it didn't help us last
RJ,
year. So
we are.
I'm just saying. I remember you telling me about, we got continuity. We got Doug Peterson. We all know our stuff, and y'all got.
We know what we're doing. Right.
Well, now I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use the opposite. We ain't got nothing that seemed to help everybody else last year. Maybe it'll help us this year.
Yeah. Real quick, shout out to RJ Fletcher with the $5 super chat. He said the problem I have with Cowboy fans is their arrogance and their entitlement that. They have been average of subpar for years, but they're better than us.
I got to answer that. I got to answer that.
We are. How many primetime games do we have coming up this season?
What does that have to do with being better?
Because we are the focal point of the NFL. We keep the lights on, bro. Like,
let me just say this. Of course, because y'all got your championships early, because Jerry Jones is a baller, because some strange person decided to call them American team. There's Cowboys fans across the globe. I don't gotta like them though. I don't gotta like them. Let me just say this though. I agree, but here's the thing: you got to understand. Why do you think other fan base hate you guys a little bit more? Right. That's not a division. It's because of this, though. If you guys are America's team and you're doing what the Patriots did, then look down on us. But when you're America's team and you have been and listen, you got to understand. There's so many fans who are 17 to 29 or 17 to 33, and they're like, who is the Cowboys really? So what I'm saying is, across the globe, you got people holding on to something that, some people watched and loved it. But as we all know, the best thing about sports is going through it. Like, listen, it would have been a heck of a time if you were doing these videos and championships are reigning like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So at the end of the day, we all want to sit in front of our TVs on Sunday and not be mad going into Monday.
It's just the
25 years.
People just pay $50-something to watch Floyd Mayweather fight Logan Paul. Reason why? Because they want to see the popular kid get knocked out, and that's the reason why y'all are going to tune in. We're going to tune in. The whole world's going to tune in on Thursday Night Football because people either want us to lose or want to see us win.
Listen, let me.
Why do you think they see when they watch Tom Brady? Same thing.
They don't watch Tom Brady like that.
The NFL.
Our game versus Tampa Bay opening game would probably do almost Super Bowl numbers of what they did versus Kansas City.
Bro, the crazy thing, they can put us on.
That's funny. You laughing?
That's hilarious. Y'all have such a high thought yourselves. God bless.
Mike and Joe.
I wish I had that much confidence.
They can put us on in the middle of the night.
Numbers,
you set an alarm and wake up and watch us. That's how
nobody. Y'all are making fun of me because I don't watch your team.
Oh, but
like,
check this out. Let me explain
myself. That's what y'all don't get.
You want me to know why I call y'all
you guys? We just
why I call y'all emotional? Let me tell you where that came from. I'm fans of y'all. I'm a fan of yours. I'm a fan of Mike.
I've been smiling the whole time.
No. I'm gonna tell you, not you personally, Mike or Joe.
I know.
Come on, the fans, Eagles fans, are emotional. This is why. Every content creator, and I'm a fan of a bunch of y'all because I mean y'all entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Right. Respect. Every Eagles content creator always talking about why y'all don't get respected. Don't nobody acknowledge y'all. Y'all spend all y'all time telling us why. See, the media don't listen to the media because they tell us that we trash. And I just started to notice, every time y'all come on, it ain't no confidence. Y'all get mad at us because we confident. Y'all should get mad at yourselves because y'all don't believe in yourselves.
No, we need a life
coach. The Eagles need a life coach, dog. Y'all emotional.
Wait. One thing. It's perfect. Listen, Cowboys fan talk, all right? Here's the difference. We talk about being underdogs, right? We say here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. We never say, you just said that we don't believe in ourselves. That's the thing. No, we believe in ourselves. The media don't. The different thing is the media believes in you guys and you guys believe in yourself too.
That's false, though. That's false. What media dude believe in us?
I mean, you've been picked to win.
Don't bring up Skip Bayless because he do not count.
No.
Y'all are literally the favorites every season.
I watch Dan Orlovsky go in.
Let me ask you this though: Who's a gambler? Who's a gambler?
Yeah.
You're asking us? Yeah, I mean, yeah.
How many games in the 2019 season were you guys underdogs?
Oh, you talking about Fox Bet? Okay, I get that.
No. I'm talking about FanDuel, Sportsbook, and every sportsbook across the country.
You know why they do that though? Because to trick people into betting though. I'm talking about the media. You talking about gambling. I'm
talking about the Vegas lines. So Vegas gave you stuff before you put on paper that you can do it. No, you put it on paper that you could do it because you had a bunch of names, but you didn't put it on the grass. So I'm going to say this though. It's not just a simple list. In 2019, when you went 8-8, I think, you were favored in, I think, every game but 2. I think that was up there with anybody. So every week they kept saying Dallas is going to turn it around, and you didn't. And so real quick, I got a question to ask you guys. RJ Fletcher, $5 super chat. He said Cowboy fans are like the trust fund rich snooty kid. No one likes that it's a love hard. Wait, no one like that it's a love hard thing.
I agree.
And if
I actually had a whole conversation about that, and if I want to give Eagles fans their flowers, what the Eagles are known for your organization is your fandom, right? You're passionate about your fandom, everything,
loyalty,
right?
All that.
What we're known for is brand, bright lights, mega blockbuster games, leather seats in our stadium, billion-dollar
overrating.
No, I try and give you your flowers, but when you think about the Eagles, you don't think about history and tradition. You think about the fans, right? And I've been having this old conversation personally, like, you know what I'm saying? There's some things y'all do I would like to have in Dallas, but yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Culture.
We are the rich, snooty kids, but I'm like, let's just wear it. That's who we are.
Correct. And Jay Tuck and CFT, that's what I'm saying. You're right. I'm not saying, I hate when y'all say we keep the lights on. That's just another cocky way to say.
Yo, we say that to get out of your skin,
but we do.
I know. Listen,
but see, that's the thing. That's what y'all do, Cowboys fans. And I'm not saying this about just y'all. I'm saying this, and we're all generalizing at this point. Realistically, it is what it is. So in generalities, Dallas fans like to act like they did something the year before that we're supposed to be impressed with. We fight. So it might not seem like we're confident in ourselves, but that's because we're not going to go out there and say we're going to go win the Super Bowl every year. Last time we were overly confident, people were talking about the dream team. We all saw how that ended.
We were
Eagles are not that type of team. Eagles are not that type of city. Philly is not that type of city. Any of the teams, even Sixers are the number one seed in the East,
and we don't get no respect.
Y'all are blue collar. We're pull up to the game in the Lambeau 5 minutes before kickoff. That's who we are. But it's who we are. So we wear the badge of honor. So yes,
and it's not going to be a Super Bowl game.
Let me just say this though, and I'm not talking about you two on the panel, but the average Dallas fan, the average Eagle fan, if Dallas is losing by 20, y'all turn it off. Eagles keeping it on to the fourth quarter.
Facts.
The average one. I'm not saying you guys because y'all fanatics. Y'all not talking about.
That's what we call casuals. The casuals.
Right, it's casual. There's a lot of casuals in Dallas. Like sometimes, like games, it's a date night. And I had a whole conversation about this on Twitter. They were slandering me for it, man. But it's date night. It's something to do. Like I said, bright lights. 5 minutes before you pull up, got a nice little thing on your arm. You sit back and chill. It is what it is. But we keep the lights on.
I'll give y'all that. I ain't gonna give y'all many flowers, but Cowboy Stadium is fire. I'll give y'all that.
That's it.
Because y'all let it throw it out there. Two things. One, please introduce me to the fan that says we're gonna win the Super Bowl. Because y'all let it throw that out there. I'm a Cowboys fanatic. I don't know him. Please introduce me to the fans.
I'm doing my delusional Dallas series. So I'll
introduce you to the fans that say it, because in my comments and I'm optimistic. There's no fans that come through and say we winning the chip. Actually, tell me I'm stupid every day. That's another thing. Another question for another day. Second, please tell me the media member that's not last name Bayless, because we don't even accept him. He don't count.
Right.
That hold us down. Besides what, maybe Marcus Spears. That's between two networks.
Name? What's that old dude name? That was it. You Tuck. That was you know what I'm talking about.
Who?
Because y'all love to say the media love Cowboys, and y'all can't name me one. When I turn on Nick Wright, when I turn on Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman, when I turn on Colin Cowherd, every show is Cowboy slander. I don't know why y'all act like they love us, because I don't hear it. I'll be looking for it.
Right.
That's
why y'all tuning in.
No one loves it. Y'all let us say it though. Y'all be like, everybody let a cap. Where? Maybe it's on y'all local news. I don't catch the local news.
Maybe it's not a person sitting there saying we love Cowboys. Cowboys are gonna be great. But you guys are always on paper the best team in our division. That's what I think he was trying to say. As far as
on paper.
Yes, but paper does not translate, and that's what we're going to get into that. Ready? Here we go. Right. Let's get these super chats out the way. JC Eagle talk with the $5 banger. Eagle fans, he's a new Eagle content creator. Go show my guy JC Eagle some love. Past 10 years, Eagles 91 wins. 4 division titles, 1 Super Bowl. Cowboys 92 wins, 3 division titles, 0 Super Bowls. Give us our respect. Maybe we might be okay. So he's just
emotional. He want to hug. It's cool, yo, man.
How's that emotional? Those are all facts.
Right. Y'all.
Hold on. Let me ask you this though. After Rocky knocked out that Russian dude, right? You know what I mean? He wanted his respect. That's it. He don't
who y'all want the respect from us?
No, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
He'll say, yo.
I'll give me my flowers now, bro.
Listen, nobody likes us. We don't care, and that's my thing.
Right, and that's y'all identity.
I agree. Nobody like y'all, but y'all care. Just admit it.
Y'all do care because
what I do.
Give us our credit. Like a Cowboys fan will never come out and say, "Please give us our credit." We don't give a damn if you don't give me our credit. I'll buy it from you. How about that?
You guys have been crying about a catch for the past 5 years, but you're telling us we're emotional.
Joe, what's the main grocery store in your area? What you got? Publix down there?
Publix, baby. Publix, pub.
I got Publix. I got Publix up here too. So look, you go to Publix, right? Do whatever you gotta do. Get some wings, a sandwich, whatever. You wear your Eagles hat. Bet you get out the store, nobody say nothing to you.
That's a wrong. That honestly, and I'm not even just saying that.
One day,
in
baby.
LA, and in Florida, bro, there's mad Eagles
I get looks at the light like
Look at our home game. I mean, look at our road games, bro. All of our road games are home games.
I'm not talking about road games. I'm talking about just regular life.
I was over in China in my Cowboys hat, and they were throwing up the X. It's different. It's levels.
No, all right. Listen. Let's get these super chats out the way because I want to talk. We're going to talk about that. Jeremiah Butler said, $5 super chat. He said, hard to believe how proud Cowboy fans are when the world gets to see them stink so often. You should be ashamed of yourself.
You got no self-esteem, brother.
Bergen, yeah, Bergen, keep that up there. Keep that right there. Go ahead, read that for me.
Shout out to hey Bergang. He's another new Eagle content creator. Go show the man some love. $5 super chat. But guess what? I'm gonna have to unsubscribe for this. I'm just kidding, my guy. Eagles will win more games than the Cowboys. He said Eagles will win more games than the Cowboys. Fact.
Hold that. Hold it.
I just took a picture of it. I agree.
So here's the thing. I've been asking all of your favorite Eagle content creators for the past week.
Oh, that's why you're going to do it.
To bet me on that right there. And if you win,
here we go.
Eagles content creator wins. No. If an Eagles content creator wins, I will wear Philadelphia Eagles a Deshaun Jackson jersey on my channel for a full week. I just want a content creator to do the exact same, and none of your favorites from the top guys to the bottom tier has stepped up. You're a new content creator.
I'll put money on it.
I don't want your money. I want your pride.
I want you to burn that jersey. If you send me a jersey,
I don't want your money.
I will burn it live on air.
I want no money. I want an Eagles content creator.
One live stream I'll do. Let's do it.
Mike.
Do you understand that? Listen, I don't delete my videos, so that one live stream can be forever.
Handshake on it right now. Handshake on me and Mike. Thank you for having courage to step up.
Can you bring guests on that live stream?
Yo, listen, low key, I'm gonna put it private, and I'm just gonna tell all my friends to get in there.
Members only.
Oh, don't do it like that. I'm gonna buy members. I'm gonna be in there.
Shout out to Mike. We're finally stepping up, man.
Joe, you want $1.99? Yeah,
I ain't doing that, bro. I would never wear a Cowboys jersey. Like, and you even said you would buy it for me because I would never do that.
Our defense is horrible. Dan Quinn sucked in Atlanta. Our quarterback coming off a career-ending injury.
I don't even want to see you in Eagles gear,
Joe.
Bro.
That's why it's a good bet. Because we know the disdain. You be like looking in the mirror, like that's why you want the bet.
You like
at the end of the day, when I'm doing a live stream, I'm gonna have a nice hot dog with some mustard dripping off on it. Oops.
You gotta do it. I respect that.
Thank you, Mike, for stepping up. Here we go.
I respect that, Mike. I respect that.
But any of y'all other Eagles content creators, feel free to step in. I was tagging everybody, and y'all was hitting the snooze button on your boy.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I want y'all to know one thing. I gotta get it while you got it on. This is technically YouTube versus. I'm telling you.
No shit.
No, this is versus. Big facts, bro. We need a DJ.
Let's get these super chats out the way. RJ Fletcher with another one, $4.99. He said it's not Cowboy slamming. It's them being objective. You just think it's Cowboy slamming because it's not saying Cowboys is the greatest ever. So he's basically saying that unless we give you guys ultimate props, y'all don't agree with nothing, I guess. You know what I mean?
My Nets are getting killed right now. We're down 30-9, bro.
Seriously? Good.
Let's go, Bucks! Sorry about that.
No.
JC Eagles.
Man. I need to clean that up. I need that series. Come on.
Durant is 1 for 6. Irving 1 for 6. This is bad. All right, my bad.
$5 super chat.
I'm not even gonna watch that.
Okay, let me clarify something. Remember when LBJ won last year? What did he say? I want my dang respect. But as for me, I can care less. Just saying. JB with the $5 super chat. The Cowboys fans are the Barbie fans of the world. Love a popular product that you can make believe in. That's not reality. And last but not least,
here's the thing: when I go on tours at the AT&T Stadium, the weeks when we play the Philadelphia Eagles, y'all in there touring, star-eyed, taking Instagram pictures too. So don't do that. What's up?
I am going to be in Dallas for this.
Bro, yeah,
I am going to be in Dallas.
I have pictures. They're like, "Hey, bro, can you take a picture? Can you take a picture of me, bro? Me and my y'all Eagles fans. We got to take a picture."
I don't want y'all touching my phone either. I'm telling y'all though, I am going to be in Dallas for this game for this year.
I'll be out there.
I'm definitely going to come check y'all.
Monday Night Football.
Y'all gotta link up.
Definitely going to come check y'all.
I don't know if I can make it, but y'all gotta link up.
Yeah, definitely gonna chill.
And definitely vlog it, do all your things. You know what I mean?
I'm going to Atlanta week 1 too, so it's gonna be lit.
Pitch train. Let's go.
Oh, real quick. 2 more super chats that come from Cowboys. We don't got to read them. I'm just kidding. JV with a $2 super chat. He said Dak Prescott over the entire Eagles team.
Right, facts.
And Roberto.
Yeah, what's up, my guy?
Said, let's go, Cowboy Nation. $5 super chat for Cowboy Nation over there. We got one more now, and I want to get into some things. Shout out to J Tuck for getting me to make that bet. I just got a text message from another Eagles content creator, Gate City Sportsman. He said, "Tell J Tuck I want that bet too."
He want the easy day bet, or you want the full week, man? You want the full week?
Gate City Sports Channel. Steve Hyder, my guy.
There we go.
Just text me. I don't know. Maybe he's in here. I'm not sure. But shout out to Texas Eagle, $5 super chat. Hey, I wouldn't wax my whip with a Cowboys jersey.
I was just thinking the same thing, Rome. You ain't even got to say it. I was about to say. I'm starting to feel left out and shit.
Hey, but Jay, low key, I did not see that thing. I didn't ever see the tag you did on Twitter about it. So. I really didn't notice it.
Joe had a good idea. Let's go position for position.
Let's go.
All right.
Y'all sure?
All right, so we're gonna start at running back because quarterback don't count. Y'all know y'all ain't in that.
Oh.
So
why don't we just do what we feel like? You guys, we'll let you guys go first. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys are
because we don't need to go like punter and all that.
Yeah, what I think we should do is why don't you guys give us where you think you're better than us, and I think that we should start there. Because instead of going from position to pick, because
Well, I did want to talk about the running back position, to be honest.
Okay, yeah,
go ahead.
Listen, I have mad respect for Zeke. He's a great running back, coming off one of his worst years, but things were there's context behind that. But I will say this: looking at it, Zeke, I think he was averaging about 4 yards per carry, 4 tough yards, injuries on the O-line, same with us. But here's the thing, I don't think people put that much respect on a guy like Miles Sanders' name. The dude averaged 5.3 yards per carry, and we can't say it's like, well, he only got like 70 carries because when the smaller amount of carries you have, if you get a couple big ones, you can bolster up your yards per carry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I give you that. He does have great mouth, but can he handle a workload? Because he stays sitting next to Amari Cooper hurt.
Hey, you don't get paid as much as Mario. Anyways, yes, the Knicks are a problem. But that was a problem last year, and this is why going into the season with a coach that has so many question marks. But the system I said Frank Wright is just, kudos to Doug for the Super Bowl and all that, but he was doing the most impossible things. When I tell you that this guy refused to put a guy at punt return, he gets there, he returns a punt for a touchdown, and he never sees that again. And when I tell you that Miles Sanders averaged 5.3 yards per carry, Carson Wentz was averaging a pick and a half a game, instead of giving Miles the ball, the games he was in the game, he went to run the ball. He would refuse to run the ball and pass the ball. So I think Miles Sanders is in for a huge year, especially the fact that when our right side is healthy, we win 80% of our games. That's a fact. Now, can they stay healthy? That is what we got to see. But I think Miles Sanders, and because, and I'm not saying Jalen Hurts is limited, but I think a young quarterback, you got to help him out with the run game like they did with Dak when he was young. Miles Sanders is in for a big year, and we got some guys behind him. Jordan Howard, Kerryon Johnson. But yeah, so running back, I still going to automatically have to I can't discredit Zeke, what he's done in the league. So it's hard for me to say he's going to be better than Zeke, but I just think that Miles is in for a huge year. And it's his contract year. Running backs, it's hard for running backs to get paid. I think, he got
to score some touchdowns because last year he was holding down at 0.
Miles is I'm biased when it comes to
running touchdowns.
It is what it is. But I
think Miles, step up real quick. I see you.
I agree 100%. I think
he got that Google search quickly on the side.
Oh,
got a fan talk.
Oh, I got it. Oh, bro, I was trying to.
He said, "Yeah, no, I
don't think he's that monitor good. Right here. I ain't trying
off the top of my head. I don't really think he that good.
I don't know. Look, I don't know Miles Sanders stats like that.
No, but also,
so you see, hold on, put up Gate City Sports Talk. See how we just went from the or Eagles going to have a better record than the Cowboys to if we just split a game, if we just split the series, man. If we just get one game, right? Yeah, you know what, Gate City?
This ain't y'all year.
Should I Cowboys Nation? Let me know. Should I give him one game, man? Should I be nice?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so y'all think y'all gonna sweep us?
No question.
Yeah. Bro, this is no.
Who was the last team that?
I knew y'all was
Who
delusional, but come
was the
on.
last team that got us?
Huh?
We the last team that swept. We out of the both of us playing
I'll
each
give
other.
you
We
that.
the last team that got us.
Okay.
Was it last year?
No, it wasn't.
Okay, so who was the last team that won a Super Bowl?
Huh?
Who was the last team that won a Super Bowl? We're going back.
Who got more?
We going back to the who was the last team? Who was the last
How
team?
many did you see?
Let's go, man.
How many did you see?
I'm 38. I seen all of them.
We are.
Well, not the first two, but I seen the three. Oh, I was
How
there.
old are you?
All of them.
If you can't drink a beer when it happens, it don't.
Oh,
count. That's
okay.
how I feel.
No,
That's
y'all rules be wild.
If you ain't out of the fourth grade, it doesn't count.
Bro said you can't drive a whip, it don't count.
If you can't sing your fight song without messing up some of the words, it ain't count. It ain't count.
Real quick.
Yo,
Shout out
where's
to
this rule
CB.
book? It's on Amazon.
The what?
Where's the rule book? This whole only the last 10 years.
Oh no, it's
count.
the last three pages of Doug Peterson's memoir. It's the last three rules.
What is it? Was it fearless?
Yeah, fearless, jobless. They just it's the
Yeah.
it's the remix. They need to.
No, but I want to get your take on your running back. But shout out to CB with the $20 super chat. He said nothing. Hey, it is what it is. He said, you know what?
That was his support.
He's like, you know what? We going to see.
I think he's a Cowboys fan. I think he's a Cowboys fan.
That's support. That's how I heard you.
Shout out to Vic3, channel member with the $10 super chat. What's good, fellas? Mike and Joe, great show. I just wanted to take some time to recognize the fact that it's been 26 years and counting since Dallas has been in a Super Bowl. Hashtag Fly Eagles Fly. But
he's waited 50
years. That fire take out of the way.
When y'all gonna catch
That's
up?
Miles Sanders' number, isn't it? 26. So y'all are Miles Sanders away
when
from
y'all
the Super
gonna catch
Bowl,
up in them 26 years that just passed?
We ain't gotta catch up. What?
Why don't you?
It ain't a game of numbers.
Because I wasn't born back then.
It was not a game of numbers. Why you bringing up 26?
Right. You had Donovan McNabb, Terrell Owens.
I know. Years you could have caught up.
You had a dream team and did zero with it, man.
I heard a whole bunch of we made it to the NFC Championship games.
Right.
And you came home with us.
Right.
Right.
No, we got a shirt and a hat. Stop playing. Out of here.
Respect, Mike. You know what?
We went to Disney World for a little while. Y'all need to stop hating.
We got it. That was the illest response of the day. We got it.
Shout out to Jesse. Shout out to Jesse with a super chat. Cowboys fan said, love these debates. Need more Eagles and Cowboy YouTubers on here. Shout out to J Tuck and Mr. Rome. Hashtag dem boys. There you go. Now, J Tuck, I want to hear from you. What do you think about your running back situation? Zeke coming back. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think a lot of people want to count Ezekiel Elliott out because of the season that he had last year, and rightfully so. He had some issues. My personal issue with him was the fumbling early on. That's before Dak even went down. But I feel like where Zeke really struggled is, how was Kellen Moore and Mike McCarthy utilizing him, especially with all the injuries that we had with the offensive line. So I expect to see a lot better Ezekiel Elliott and use in a lot more effective ways than we saw him last year. But I also wanted to kind of bring into the conversation Tony Pollard. I think we're going to see Pollard use a lot differently and get a lot more touches, especially in the 17-game season. So expect to see more of a shift. It won't be the traditional, Zeke 30 carries a game or whatnot. You might see 20 his way, but might see 10 to 15 going Pollard's way, whether it's in the pass game or the run game. So, if I had to give a nod, even though I like Miles Sanders, even though he kind of killed me in fantasy, I would take Ezekiel Elliott and our running backs over what Philly currently has in-house. So I'm giving it to Dallas right now.
Let me keep it funky.
You'll take Zeke over it, but so you're saying Pollard's better than Sanders?
I'm taking Zeke and Pollard over
compared to our room.
Right. To your running backs. I'm taking our running backs versus over your running backs.
But you're not saying
Zeke, no, I'm taking Zeke clearly over Sanders though. It's easy. But
Zeke is great. You know what I'm saying? He's won 2 rushing titles. Like even on his bad year, he had more yards than Sanders.
Right.
But I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Lack of carries. You got to. That's context. 300.
I can't front because people gonna come to my channel at some point and call me out. I've been a proponent of Zeke got lazy. He got 100% lazy.
Right.
And I feel like I feel like he hurt some people because I've been seeing him grinding differently. I know a lot of people grind every offseason. No, last offseason Zeke was smoking hookah playing video games in the offseason. That's the only video I saw. That's the only video I saw last year. He got caught like smoking on camera. Yeah. So I am happy that he heard everybody telling him, "Yo, you fell off," and I do think he's gonna have a better year than last year.
Right.
I said this about the running back rooms. I do agree that and you saw me when I was on with Big Game James and everything. So I'm not gonna change my tune. I will say that right now you guys are better at the running back position, but I do have a lot of faith in what Miles Sanders can be if given the opportunity. So while I will say that you have it right now, I do think that the sky's the limit if he can stay healthy and they actually use Miles Sanders. But and we have some dogs behind him. I mean, we have realistically 2 starters. We have Kerryon Johnson if he can stay healthy. We have Boston Scott, who's killed the Giants before, so at least he's good for that. And we got some dogs. So I mean, but I will give it to you guys. But I do think that we have some potential in our room.
If Zeke is on his way, he's going to run the ball. Good, huh?
I got a question for y'all. Y'all ready to get triggered? Check this out.
Too late.
Check this out.
I've been triggered since 7 o'clock.
Let's just say the teams combined, and it was training camp, right? And you got all the receivers, right? Top 5 receivers on the team.
Take it all of yours.
Where would Devontae Smith fall on the depth chart if Coop was in the room with him, CD was in the room with him, and Gallup was in the room with him? Add another receiver out of 5 people. Where would he fall?
Honestly,
I'm gonna say
just above Gallup. That's the only one I would put him above.
Yeah,
I'm putting.
And I would have to think about it.
This ain't even triggering.
I would have to see what. I got to
real.
I gotta see though, but I love what I love. Listen, and I like what you said in Bashir's thing. You're like, I didn't even realize as a true freshman he caught the national title thing.
I did. I caught that late.
On his life. Yeah, I mean,
one of my closest friends is an Eagles fan. He let me know. I was like, that's kind of dope to catch the game winning as a freshman. That means you ready for the big light. So I had to give that.
And I want to say this though, and people talk about his breakout season last year, where it's like the best receiver and best collegiate receiver year ever, right? People talk about that because what's his name? Jalen Waddle got hurt. Well, here's the thing. Yeah, he got more targets because Waddle got hurt, but you also know all the coverage switched to him too. You know what I mean? Everybody talks about when Antonio Brown was on that side, Juju was eating. When Julio's on that side, Ridley was eating. So I like that he could do it with a guy and without a guy.
But why did the Eagles trade back in the draft this past season? I forgot.
Why did we trade back?
Because we couldn't get Kyle Pitts or Jamar Chase. That's what it seemed like.
Right. So he was an afterthought because they wanted Pitts.
He was, but we got him.
Waddle, Chase.
So was Micah Parsons. So you're saying Micah Parsons sucks? He was an afterthought.
He was an afterthought.
Let me just say
I went on your show and told you about the draft.
Yo, Panthers pissed me off.
Yeah, no.
That's a whole other conversation.
Hey, real quick for context, I think Jamar Chase is going to be a dog after getting Devontae Smith. I said, watch what Jamar Chase does. It all relies on Joe Burrows being healthy too, because not many receivers can do it without a quarterback that's going to sling it unless you're Hopkins. He just does it with anybody. But let me just say this real quick. Again, I'm not necessarily like worried about it. But when comparing a receiver, I'm going to put in that Jamar Chase is more NFL ready body wise, simple and plain. You know what I mean? Now, is that going to make him? Is he going to get broken? I don't think so. You know what I mean?
Tuck's boy though. Tuck been on Chase since I met him.
Yeah, I've been on Chase too. Listen,
he was my number 1 player.
I would have took Chase over Pitts.
Yeah, that's how it was.
He would. Y'all the same.
Right. And people didn't listen to me because they tied me to the Pitts train. But Jamar Chase is
But look,
y'all know how I felt about
finish that though. So he did it when all the coverage shifted to him in the COVID season of college. He did it, but also like that people forget when they had Henry Ruggs and Jerry Jeudy on that squad, he still led in yards over Jerry Jeudy and them. So, like I said, the dude is a technician. I can't put him in front of Amari Cooper or CeeDee Lamb because they have experience and they are proven receivers. Gallup has experience too, and he could be someone's a good receiver. I just think that's kind of where I would fit him, especially if I want to just be a little biased. But like I said,
tried to be triggering, but I gotta give you respect because your answer was like, I didn't expect that. So you know what?
Yeah.
I ain't
listen. I talk crack, but listen, and that's why I'm listening. I was waiting for you to go over there and try to find one of them Philly Mike capping things like you got with Notion. Shout out to Notion, but Notion be throwing stuff out there. I love
that's what I'm saying. I was waiting for that.
But I don't like you guys, but I still keep content
because y'all keep it real.
I'm a gambler. And my statistical name comes out of it.
I'll say this though, CD looking different. I know everybody act like he not there because of Coop and everything like that, and everybody like to say that's your third receiver.
Right.
He looking like
and that's what I was saying.
He was in a tough position.
No, everybody keeps it real, and as we breaking down these positions, I'm gonna talk with my chest out until we get to the defense. And I'm gonna go get a drink break. And I'll be like,
realistically, I feel like CD was put in a terrible position. I mean, like, it just like I was telling y'all, it made no sense for y'all to go get Kyle Pitts. You're putting another cook in a kitchen that doesn't need any more cooks.
We needed more cooks.
No, you know why we need them? You know why we need them? If you was watching TV today, they was talking Amari Cooper nursing. That's why we need CD Lamb.
Ankle injury.
As much as I love Coop, he stayed nicked. I said it I'm
more worried about Coop's ankle than Dak's, to be honest with you.
There you go. Well, receiver needs him more. Real quick, shout out to JB with the $5 super chat. He said, y'all have no photographic memory of a Super Bowl without YouTube. And shout out to Bird Game 31, new Eagles content creator with a $3 super chat. Number one only Heisman winner fact. Yeah, listen, it's been a long time since a wide receiver won the Heisman. So all props to the Slim Reaper. And like I said, I like what he's doing.
How you a Brooklyn Nets fan and you
he can have it. He can have it, bro. KD don't need it.
KD is not giving that up. That's KD.
Kevin Durant. He don't need that game.
Slim Shady or something like that.
I got murked with the Slim Reaper, so it's his now. And we only down by 6.
Listen, football and basketball is separate. Get him out of there. Slim Reaper.
Look, my team is trash. I ain't even bringing them up.
Are you a Mavs fan?
I'm not a Mavs fan. I'm a Rockets fan.
Rockets.
Oh.
Remember, I told you that's why I support Harden.
Oh yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, we cool. We cool.
Real quick,
so I ain't got no hate for the Nets. I ain't got no hate for the Nets. Oh, shout out to Gates.
Yeah, shout out to him for stepping up for that bet, man. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna take it easy on you and give you a split, bro. Let me sleep on it, man.
So wait. And so I would have just bet on. Yeah, so we got the record, of course. I'm cool with it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get Joe to bet. We the only one that
I was just about to say we got to figure something out. I'm not.
You're not betting no money.
My thing is, I'm a man of my word.
Joe.
I'm a man of my word. So I would hate for y'all to send me a jersey and then me just be like, bro, I'm not.
I ain't gotta send you a jersey, bro. I ain't gotta send you a jersey. Your boy got his own merch store, CowboysFansOnly.com. Go to check that out.
I would wear one of y'all stuff. I would wear one of y'all shirts.
We gonna put you in a see it. So
say less. I would wear.
So you gonna be at the Monday night game. I'll be at the Monday night game. Winner or loser, I'll wear Eagles shirt. If we beat y'all, you gotta put on a CFO game.
Y'all both going to the Dallas game for real?
I'm definitely out there.
That's lit.
I'm definitely out there.
That's cool.
I'll be at a lot of games.
All y'all got to meet at one of them 15,000 bars. I'm sure that's in that stadium.
Yeah, hit me up, bro.
I'll no matter who win at that point.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
You know what's gonna happen?
I'm gonna invite you to the tailgate. I'm gonna invite you to the tailgate and then leave your ass in the park. Your exit over there, bro.
Florida's a hold your ground state too. Florida's a hold your ground state too. So everything they got in Dallas, we do too. So it's
like if be plenty of Eagles at the Cowboy Stadium ain't like some stadiums. It'd be plenty of Eagles fans out there.
There's gonna be tons of Eagles fans out there, bro. But
Eagles travel. Eagles travel.
Yeah, y'all do.
All right, so since receiver didn't work, receiver just didn't work.
Offensive line, who got the best offensive line?
This is good. This is gonna be good.
I'm gonna hold down mine.
Yeah, Cowboys. I'm taking Eagles every time.
Let's go position. All right, left tackle.
Left tackle, Jordan Mailata. Who you got?
I'll take. Y'all got that. Y'all got
if
that.
Healthy. But here's the thing. Us.
Left guard name.
Isaac Samalu.
Who's your left guard right now? Don't y'all have that rookie?
No, we have Connor Williams.
Oh, he was a rookie last year. What?
No.
2 years?
3 years now.
3 years? I know he wasn't too up. Yeah. I would take Isaac Samalu and maybe Landon Dickerson. I would probably take that. One of those are going to start.
He coming off injury too.
Right.
Landon Dickerson's coming off a lifetime of injury.
He nasty though when he play.
Who?
Yeah. Shout out to Landon.
I wasn't familiar with him until I was watching y'all channels. I went and looked him up and said, "Oh, he all right. I respect."
He's a dog if he can stay healthy.
It's a risk reward.
All right, so I'll be nice and give y'all left guard, even though I think Connor Williams is better than what y'all got.
Okay, and then center, we're obviously better at center. It's not even close. Right guard, I think it's close.
I think it's almost
two Achilles. At what?
Two Achilles?
At right guard. If healthy, we're talking if healthy, right?
Right guard.
It is.
All right. Well, if healthy, all right. Let's go up here. Who has the more all pros, and then that's who wins.
Whoa. Right guard.
He has at the top of his head.
I know Zach.
Who do you have at right guard?
Zach
Martin. He's an all pro.
All pro.
Never mind. Y'all can have that.
Yeah,
it's close though. It's close.
Right. And then your favorite player, Joe. Your favorite player.
Huh?
Joe's favorite player. Lyle Collins.
Yeah, fuck Lyle Collins.
Excuse my language. Lane Johnson.
I'm trying to stay monetized.
Lane Johnson.
Yeah, Lane Johnson's obviously way better than him.
No, he's not.
Not better than Lyle Collins. Not healthy.
Lyle Collins was injured last year. Y'all reminded me.
Listen.
Lyle Collins was fat last year. If you do the knowledge.
So because he lost weight and isn't injured no more, he's better than a guy that's been great.
He got injured. He was in a car accident. That's why he didn't play last year. Yeah.
Lane Johnson, the wrong surgery, which led to it lingering. Here's the thing. He's not coming off of surgery. The surgery's now 2 years removed. It's that we just
he got surgery last year. He played a little bit.
Okay. Yes. What I'm saying is he got surgery and it was messed up, right? So then they had to fix it, and it was super sore. So he was playing on it roughly, and then we eventually just shut him down. So it's not like he re-injured it. We shut him down.
I thought he had reconstructive ankle surgery. Seriously.
Yes, to start the season.
Right.
Oh. To start the season. So we shut him down because
he like the version of Ty Smith. He deal with injuries every year.
No. This is the first year. This is last year he got hurt. It's like a year and a half of him being a little.
If I'll be honest,
here's how we solve this, right? Because I was being nice and gave y'all Connor Williams. So we was ranked number 6 by PFF offensive line. What was y'all ranked?
What does that matter? You want to get PFF
rankings are just a projection. It's
I'm just asking a question. Where were y'all?
Don't be tricky.
PFF, you know I hate PFF.
I
gotta have some people on the show from PFF because we got some things to talk about.
I just want to see where y'all was at. I just want to see where y'all was out on the list.
I honestly don't even know. I didn't even see our
y'all wasn't on the list.
I stopped looking at PFF.
We were top 6.
You think Lyle Collins is better than Lane Johnson?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you're wild.
Hey, you know I know you like PFF.
Wait, you had a conversation about Zach Martin.
That's close though. That's close.
Ain't nothing close with Zach Martin.
And Brandon Brooks is a top 3 right guard.
And who's been the top
right under Quentin Nelson? That's right. Only under Nelson.
You was just saying that. You was just saying it made sense for you guys to compare yourself to the Chiefs because you were close. So I'm saying that it's easy to compare.
Okay, I'll take close. But we're better.
In logic,
I'll take close.
In logic,
right?
We're better.
Close. Right, we're better.
Yeah, I'll give you. Zach Martin got that one, but Lane Johnson definitely is better than Lyle Collins.
Right. Yeah,
we do D-line. We use the bathroom. Y'all go ahead and talk.
I'll let y'all talk. Y'all can have everything else.
But I just want to get that.
Good question, though.
Listen. I want to let y'all know this, though. Give y'all Zach Martin, but if you would ask to rank the top right guards in the NFL after Nelson, if it is Zach Martin, which he's done it longer than Brooks, but Brooks is right after Zach Martin, right after.
Facts. Yeah.
Now you know why they're taking it from him? Because of the injuries. That's it.
Yeah, I mean
he looked rocked up. I see him, he all in shape, but he got
what I'm saying. You listen. Everybody who's injured and starting to get that injury bug, you always got to question it. Now, injuries it could change. You just take care of yourself better. There is freak accidents and all that stuff too, but when you're getting hurt all the time in the same area, it's all about taking care of yourself as well. And that's why I think, listen, as much as I love Doug for the Super Bowl, every single year we were hurt. Y'all dealt with it last year. We've been dealing with it for 3.5, 4.5.
Doug so quick, man. Y'all just threw him in the trash.
No, that's what we do, that chip. We're about our culture. At the end of the day, if it looks like you're not trying. If it looks like you're not trying or giving up, bro, we're gonna get another chance.
Bro, it was.
I probably would have.
I heard. You know what I know it was Howie because y'all broke it down to me watching y'all channels. You blaming Doug for what Howie did. I heard it. Y'all. It ain't. I didn't know it. I listened to y'all. Y'all dropped knowledge on me. Howie's the reason that messed all this up. Y'all just deal with it
because Howie we trust.
I agree, but he's not. Yeah, he's that dude. He's that drunk uncle at the reunion that you never gonna get rid of. So it's at the point of how can we work around him? Don't let him bring the mashed potatoes, but let's work around him real quick because obviously he don't know what he's doing. I mean, yeah, Howie's a whole nother.
Howie's definitely the issue. But I think this though. Let me just say this though. I think already when it looks at the draft, I think he's already taking a step back. Listen. In this offseason, the Athletic, who represents the Eagles side of it, wrote the most scathing article I can ever imagine about Howie since he's been here. And I think that shedded so much light on it. And Howie's a person who is a master manipulator. And because it's so out there, he's going to scale back. Just because the Eagles went from Super Bowl champion to making the playoffs, but every year decreasing, and he's been part of the problem. Now, every single person was gone from franchise quarterback to Super Bowl winning head coach to Super Bowl winning ex-head coach turning to defensive coordinator who actually had total control of the defense. When you have a defensive coordinator who was a head coach, you just you rock out on that side, I'll rock outside on the offensive / head coach thing. It all turned around. Howie is on ice, and he knows it. And you already seen how the draft is running. You see how training camp is running. And I kind of been asking my guys, how is it? Because I want to see more 11-on-11s. And Nick Sirianni says no. And I know Howie always had 11-on-11 before in OTAs, and it's a no. So he's going a little different direction because guess what? You as a person will be like, dang, I've been messing up. I better be on my P's and Q's.
He's the only one left.
And he has to know.
He's been the only one left for a long time. I think this is his third different coaching staff.
He got some pictures of your owner. He got something.
Yeah, I mean, I will say this. I've had Micheal Kapadia on the show, and he's one of the guys that wrote that big ass article about how the all inside thing or whatever. And to Mike's point, Howie knows how to break down public perception. So this year is probably the only year the Eagles are going to have a chance to really get some things done outside of him. So what I mean by that is as long as Nick Sirianni and all these guys make the right choices this year, we might finally be up under the hold of Howie. This is our one, when you mess up and you're like, all right, well, I'll back off and see if you guys do better. This is kind of that year. This is kind of that year with Howie. So I'm hoping that we do better without Howie making all the decisions. And then who knows? We might be a great team.
Hey,
real quick, though.
You to speak to something? Oh, go ahead.
$2 super chat. JC Eagle said it was Lurie that messed it up. Howie was just a pawn. Yeah, there has been questions. I still think Howie has, I think still more on the Howie side, but there's been question that how much is Lurie the next?
Or Lurie been on this Jerry Jones tip?
That's what the question is. Is it really Lurie? And Howie Roseman keeps his job because he's the one. He's like Roger Goodell. Everybody hates Roger Goodell, but he only does what the other 32 owners want him to do. You know what I mean? He gets yelled at. So is Howie the guy getting yelled at because we got a Jerry Jones Jr.? I don't know. We gonna have to stay tuned. Stay tuned for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. I want to say one more thing on Doug Peterson real quick, and I love him to death, but man, I can't defend just the in-game scenarios that he was doing. That I'm not trying to hold it as excuse. Listen, 5.3 yards per carry. You run him 6 times, 9 times, and 11 times in crucial games. As you saw, and I brought up in a stream last night, we had a 14-0 lead against you guys, and we continue to throw the ball with Jalen, forcing him to he throw turnovers, but why not try to run the ball where, as you said, 11th in pass defense, 31st in run defense, use this, be situational. He's not about that. Either was Jim Schwartz. So it was time. I love him. I would have given him a chance until he said this. Howie said, get a new offensive coordinator, get a new offensive coordinator. He was like, nah, I want my guy back. It's over. Because the guy was trash.
I love Howie, man. I love Howie.
Tuck, listen, I want y'all to know this, man. Tuck can explain this better than me. Y'all love to ask us why we so confident. Why y'all so confident in the news? We ain't got to talk offense. That's obvious. It's the defense. But Tuck, if you go to his channel, if y'all ever been to his channel, you know what I'm saying? Especially, I don't know if your Eagles people been to his channel. They didn't broke it down so it can forever be broken on why this defense is going to be better under Quinn. Because I know a lot of people think, same old Cowboys, blase, blase, blase. If you look at
same old Quinn.
Huh?
Yeah,
I just said same old Quinn, but never mind. Go ahead.
I know. Look, I know. I get it.
I just get it.
But if you look at the new personnel, you look at the people that's going to be playing this year with like Randy Gregory in the full year, and you got Micah Parsons. Because you know what the funniest thing is, that's an afterthought. As much as people respected Parsons before the draft, as soon as he put on that blue and white, they act like he don't exist.
Right.
That's a big deal because if you've been paying attention to Jalen Smith,
Joe, does Micah Parsons exist? Does Micah Parsons exist?
Leave me alone, man.
All right.
Leave me alone. You know what? The Nets must still be losing. Hold on.
Now we're down by 2. We coming close.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying, Tuck, man, please tell him why we confident about this.
Can I say this before you go, Tuck? I want to ask you this, and please answer this because listen. I don't follow the Cowboys. I've been very honest about that. Like I'm not, I'm not sitting here looking at your Bleacher Report every 5 minutes.
Right.
But I did see on Twitter that Jalen Smith and Lander Neck or whatever the heck his name is aren't doing that well. aren't doing that well. So I mean, Micah Parsons is a dog, and I love Micah Parsons. But are you getting better, or are you just replacing?
It's not that they're not doing well, especially I'll speak for Jalen Smith. What we got to understand from Cowboys fans, Jalen Smith is now public enemy number 1 amongst Cowboys fans. So
number 9.
Because he switched to number 9, which is Romo number. So every little thing he does, bro, like he's getting slandered, right? Because like
he about to get off social media.
Yeah. So it was like, he came out, had this long analogy about why he switched the number. He had a number since like a kid, but what it is,
no one cared.
Cowboys fans hate Jalen Smith with a passion. Now going into 2020 last year, he was a top 10 linebacker. Coming out, he was like ranked like top 40, right? And so, but I really, to answer Rome's question, why I think the defense is going to be better, just not only what we brought in-house, but they're going to simplify things. We're going back to probably a 4-3 under, right? Everyone's on another position. We actually brought in Brett Urban from Chicago, who's one of the top-ranked defensive linemen and against the run, right? We add Bohan in the draft. So we got some more big bodies in-house, and we're going to simplify things and put players where they do what they do best. Right, Micah Parsons, Jalen Smith, Leighton Vander Esch, even Khalil Neal. So they're going to simplify it. And you kind of see it amongst Cowboys Nation right now. And what the players have been saying in OTAs is like, we're having fun, and I'm not thinking as much. I'm just playing football. I'm just reading and reacting. Versus last year, like I just got off a vacation, bro, and I watched hours of film last year trying to break down the defense from Mike Nolan, and I had no clue what the hell we was running. Like I really couldn't. Understand me. We were like a wide 9, wide tech, and we had 2 people standing up, and it was crazy. And I feel like
he had our D tackles. He was telling our D tackles to not rush,
right?
To just stand up and catch,
right,
and play gaps,
right.
I ain't never even heard it.
Right,
like, literally catch the offensive lineman and play gaps. Like, right. I never even heard of that before.
Right, because we brought in Everson Griffin last year.
That's to stop the run.
But then we brought in Everson Griffin, and then probably 4 games, he was like, I hate it here, bro. And we had to trade him out.
You know what I'm saying? Get rid of him.
Right. Daryl Worley,
I would hate it there too. It's the Cowboys.
Like I said, but we overcomplicated things, especially in a COVID season. So I think things are going to be a lot simpler. And like I said, at the end of the day, we can't get no worse defensively. That's the thing. You know what I mean?
Never playing with house money. Never. Dan Quinn.
No, what's lower than 32? What's lower than 32? They might
rank last year, and so I feel like Dan Quinn's playing with
Carson Wentz is not on the team. He was part of the problem.
Y'all paying him. He getting
y'all love. He
getting the Eagles check this year, ain't he?
Y'all loved him.
Yeah. I will say this,
he's gonna get a first round pick this year, ain't he?
Yeah, I will say this: if you have this much confidence because your team is having fun, because your team is getting simplified, scheme wise, then you guys should come on over to Philly because that's the same exact damn thing that we're excited.
Here's what I want to say. Here's what I want to say this because we're on the channel and keeping things lit. Shouts out to everyone tuning in. As much as we bicker and argue, we are pretty much a reflection of each other. We do the same stupid stuff y'all do.
Definitely,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you really look at it, it's like, all right. But, like I said, we just got a little bit more luxury than y'all got. You know what I'm saying?
26 years ago.
Shout out to Ryan with the $2 super chat. He said, I'm literally only sending this because of Vander Neck.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Vander Neck was funny. I ain't gonna lie. I never heard Vander Neck.
To quote the great Philly 500, Philly 52 with the $5 super chat, Dallas still stinks. Yeah,
That bet still stands, though. Bet still stands, though.
Listen, though. But again, let's get back to some of the just talk. We've been live for an hour and 39. I think we can rock out a little more. Maybe cap it off right at the 2-piece mark. Again, I have no doubt that Dak Prescott, if healthy, with the 3 amigos, are going to be able to get it done on the offensive side of the ball. Now, again, in Dak's little run of the 2020 season, We started to see he had, throwing a couple picks, whether it was situational and it was like Rome forgot. He thought Russell had the ball last, but
he did. That last little drive don't count, man. It was like 15 seconds left. That do not count.
No, it was like 45.
I'm gonna look when we get off. Don't worry.
You got it right there. Watch it.
He gonna go live right after. Actually,
look, like first live. I got something to talk about.
But he did because people try to hold that against him. Like that was the reason why we lost.
No. Yeah. I mean,
because he was under pressure, he was scrambling.
He
was down by 3 scores.
We were getting blown out. We were getting dog walking. Dak
and he came back and took the lead. But
if it wasn't for Dak Prescott playing those 5 games last year, we would have got Kyle Pitts.
Whoa. Dak won 1 out of 3. So what? 1 more game?
Because he beat Atlanta.
Yeah,
so
but you said
why y'all give him his credit for Atlanta? Keep it 100.
Because he didn't deserve it.
Huh?
You know how bad we were down?
You know why?
Listen, we was down by like 50.
Right.
And guess who let you come back? Dan Quinn.
Yep. He knew he was coming to Dallas. That's what it was.
That's how he got his ticket to Dallas.
He was on Indeed. He knew what he wanted to do.
Right.
He was on Indeed. Listen, hold on. At halftime, he was on Indeed at halftime, and he already saw all the veterans that left. The Everson Griffins and all them boys. He said Indeed got an opening. He's like, hey, special teams. If the
and that's how you know
after the game when him and
that's how you know our defense was bad.
He had his resume. All right, bro. Just hold on to that.
Steven Jones put an Indeed ad out mid-game. That's how bad our defense was.
Can I?
You know what's funniest right now? What's funniest right now is if you look through like the comments right now. It's Eagles fans saying Dallas fans are delusional. Dallas fans saying Eagles fans are delusional. This is what the NFC East is all about. This is what they've been needing.
I'm rewatching this like I wasn't on it.
Facts, bro. I'm watching this because
I don't be paying attention to the comments. Be chopping it up with y'all. So I'm rewatching this. This is gonna be a good one.
But here's what I'll say this though. A lot of people had a lot of shit to say, stuff to say about the NFC East last year.
You already said it, bro.
Yeah. It's cool. Drinks starting to flow a little bit. But the NFC East was going to be a lot better across the board than we were last year. And a lot of people slight us, but I feel like the NFC East is one of the best divisions in football, talent-wise.
Always.
I even think content, and I'm not saying this because we're here. I think content-wise, like, look, bro, we've talked. I'm talking to some people about doing some, and the thing that they told me at my meeting today was like, yeah, like the NFC East, you guys have some crazy content creators. You guys are mad into it. Like that's what we bring. You know,
rivalries is different.
Yeah, I should have picked the Jags. I'll probably be rich by now. I mean, I'll probably be Logan Paul right now if I was a Jags content.
Bro, you know what it is? It's not one rivalry. You got hate in the NFC East. Each team got hate for all the other teams.
Because here's the thing, Giants fans and Washington fans, they probably mad they're not on this panel right now. Why they not talking about
it? You're going to get hit up, Mike. Mike, you're going to get hit up. You know some of the big dogs more than I do. They're going to hit you up. So you just left us out.
Right, yeah.
Oh, there was already some people upset. Shout out to Tom, A2D. Shout out to Lord Brunson. They definitely wanted to hop on this. So
yeah, we're going to do that round table before Monday Night Football.
Yo, that big panel joint is the best. You got to run that back, man.
Yeah, that was the craziest.
But again, at the end of the day, look, this is where the content gets dry. This is where, the nonfiction section comes because a guy catches a ball in minicamp and we're like,
right.
Oh my God.
He's ready. He's ready.
Shout out my boy, Cowboys fan, 1980. He had the best way to put it. This is the I think season.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't care because that's how I make most of my content. I got a lot of thoughts and I'm giving it up. It might be wrong, but I'm giving it up.
Hey. Wait, wasn't it like I forgot what little kid story the train says, I think I can, or something like that.
Thomas Tank Engine or whatever. I don't know. Oh, no, that's Thomas Train. I don't know.
Keep it real though.
I haven't been a kid for a long time.
Let's talk genuine record. Seriously. Let's take the bias out.
Are we clear that the Cowboys have the better offense and the Eagles have the better defense? Can we just say
I think that we came in here knowing that.
Yeah,
I think we kind of came in.
I think our offense is going to be a lot better than people think, but you guys have the makings to be a top offense unless we get that spring. And I'm not hoping it's not going to win. But
Miles Sanders is better than Zeke, and I know Trevon Diggs is better than Slay. So we good. We can move forward.
That's dope.
But but still, we talk about the linebackers though, or nah? Because y'all got everything else. So it's like, well, actually,
realistically, linebackers, and I'm not saying this to hate, man. Like outside of Michael Parsons, you guys have questions injury wise. Like, I make the joke about Vanderneck.
A lot of y'all,
I make the joke about Vanderneck, but.
You're fans of Jabril Cox, and he on my team. Don't front.
I like Jabril Cox, but he's also an undrafted free agent. So
no, he's not. We drafted him.
Oh no, you guys got him in the 5th round. You're right. I'm thinking of somebody else.
Jabril Cox is right there. So as bad as Jalen in them play, and Vanderneck, as you like to refer to him, that's fine.
I like that. You like that? I'll get y'all a shirt.
I can't front. I can't unhear it.
I'll get y'all a shirt with like a little vertebrae coming up here.
Yeah.
Vanderneck get busy when he's not hurt though.
Nah, he is nice.
When is he not hurt?
I will say that. Yeah, that's the thing.
Great.
He's like the new Sean Lee. Yeah, he's in new Sean Lee, bro.
Right.
Like,
don't put that evil.
But yo, real talk. I wish no injuries on any teams, but like I said, you know, the biggest thing that just can stop any team is injuries. And here's the thing, you know, this time, let's say a Dak Prescott don't go out, but say you end up losing 2 of your top 3. Say your new number 1 is Gallup. That's when you start to learn a lot about a player. And
listen, let's be honest. Come in and get busy.
Yeah. As long as Dak don't go down, I'm cool. That's my thing.
Yeah, I've lived a year with that. I need everybody else. Hey, look, long as Dak stay upright, I'll figure it out.
Right. I'll figure the rest out.
But listen, though, what's the biggest question mark with y'all team this year? Because mine is clearly defense. What is y'all biggest question mark? Is it a player? Is it? Because I think it's Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, it has to be.
No slack.
I think it has to be.
No slack. No matter how much. Either it's going to work really well, or y'all going to be like, we got 3 first-round picks. What's that dude? Rattler? What's his name?
Yeah, there's Rattler, and then there's
we got Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson. Oh my, we got one.
So you think y'all would pick up somebody that got experience already?
Possibly.
It depends on how our team looks. I feel that's where I'm at. I feel like if our team is great, and you can obviously tell that Jalen Hurts is holding us back, then I think that's a conversation you have. But if our team sucks and Jalen Hurts is just part of that suck,
you stay young.
I think you want to go young. I think you still have to build the team. But I mean, there's so many ways you can go.
But real quick, and again, I think the Eagles' running game is going to be legit with the legs of Jalen, with Miles Sanders being utilized, with the bulk we put in that room just to ensure his health and whatnot. Like I said, people don't
understand. Johnson. He's not a slouch. I ain't going for
no. Right. Correct. But I'm saying though, like people look at Miles Sanders and they do what you just did. Google. Oh man, he has 809.
You like how I was like.
Listen. The 800 yards, the 800 yards is in 12 games, and in them 12 games, he had 161 carries. There's multiple. Listen, out of 12 games, 6 times he didn't reach 15 carries. 6 half.
That's how I feel about Diggs. He had 3 picks in 11 games. It's crazy.
Right.
And he also
understand how
like 9 games.
That's such a random comparison.
I'm bigging up Diggs, man. That's my best corner. You want to live with it.
That's our hope.
He had like 2 interceptions in one game. I'll give you that.
Against Jalen
Hurts. Against
I don't care. It was first. All my picks was first y'all.
It was her.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
But look, real quick, back to your question mark thing, and I agree. Look, like I said, we got a new audience in here as well from the beginning. Jalen Hurts did something no other quarterback did in the NFL as a rookie, coming in against the Saints and the Cardinals. He threw for 500 yards while rushing for 125 plus, really 169 and 505. He had 4 touchdowns in the air, 2 on the ground, only 1 pick. Now he threw 2 picks against you. He threw 1 pick against Green Bay in the 2 quarters he had, but that was like end of the game, just try to get something interception. You know what I mean? But an interception on the stat sheet is a stat sheet unless you watch it. But for the people to say his rookie season is 6 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, COVID-19, an organization that flushed the whole staff down the toilet. Like, if you come out of that, listen, if you come out of this season and Doug's there, Jim Schwartz there, and Carson's there, and they're battling for.
No, we lost Mike.
Your microphone disconnected.
Doug Peterson cut you off, bro.
Doug Peterson, like that. Hold on.
Doug tired of that shit.
Are you mad?
Doug like, you gonna respect my statue.
Doug, my man Mike got mad as well. He was like, you know what?
Now I got the ugly mic in, so it's down bad. I'm gonna let Joe take that over after I say this. All I'm saying is, I'm not saying that he's going to be a Pro Bowler. Like, people say if you talk good about Jalen Hurts, you think he's going to be a Pro Bowler or he sucks. There's going to be some middle ground there. He has things he has to work on, 100%.
He deserves middle ground. He only played 4 games.
Right.
In a COVID season with the staff that, again, with that toilet. I just want to finish by saying this. There's definitely upside to the kid. He's definitely a blue-collar type kid, grinding, intangibles. He had the whole team come to him as a rookie, not knowing the playbook over Carson. Like, he just bonds. And that's all the tangibles that Cowboy fans were saying about Dak Prescott before he was throwing 5,000. When everybody said it was Ezekiel Elliott's team because he had 2 rushing titles, and y'all were winning on the back of Zeke while Dak was making some good moves, but not being he wasn't the reason why he lost. He wasn't the super reason why he won, but he was just in there leading the troops. And now look at Zach, man, you falling asleep, bro?
Hey, Mike, welcome to our world. We've been arguing with y'all for 5 years, trying to get y'all to acknowledge what Dak is good at. And now you sitting in my seat.
You didn't know me for 5 years. I gave Dak. I gave Dak flowers. But I would say though, early in Carson Wentz's career, every time I said physically, I really do feel like Carson's better. I never said Carson's good and Dak stinks. I just said Dak is a good quarterback. I just think Carson's better.
But you're different, at this point, you're a logical person. Like, it's different. We're talking about normal things.
Carson Wentz was physically better than Dak Prescott. That's why he got drafted 2nd overall. But when it came to playing games, Dak Prescott had something that Carson Wentz didn't, and that's the team had his back. You know what I'm saying? And there's a difference between when you go somewhere where you don't want to work and when you go somewhere where you do want to work. And the atmosphere that Dak Prescott brought for the Dallas Cowboys was an atmosphere where people wanted to work. Where Carson Wentz was, not so much, and I'm not putting it on Carson. So in that, I will say Dak became the better quarterback. Dak became the better quarterback.
I feel vindicated. But I agree with you.
I will say that I think that he was better physically. But anyways, going to Jalen Hurts.
Back when I was young and hitting the club, I wanted a Gucci belt, but I couldn't afford one, so I bought one off of eBay.
Listen. Going back to Jalen Hurts, can Jalen Hurts be great? Yes, I think that he has all the intangibles. I think that he can work on being great. I think that the most important factor of a player once you get to the NFL is how hard you're willing to work, and I feel like he's willing to work hard. When you get to the NFL, I'll make this quick. I promise. When you get to the NFL, everybody's talented. It just comes down to who works the hardest, right? So in that retrospect, I do think that Jalen Hurts can shock a lot of people. I've said this a million times. I do not think that he is the best quarterback in the division right now. That is Dak when healthy. Said that. Now, as far as the record prediction, I think Rome asked this. I've kept my Eagles between 6 and 9 wins.
That's not enough.
That's where I'm at. I don't know if that'll win the division. I don't think it will. I kind of hope it doesn't because I'm tired of seeing our division be trash. But I think that we'll be at 6 to 9 wins. Now, what that entails is what that entails, but that's where I'm at.
I'm hard to argue with y'all. Because I agree.
Because we are sometimes like a reflection. And I'll say this. Jalen Hurts is everything the Eagles need, but Eagles fans aren't going to be receptive towards Jalen Hurts. Just wait for it.
Just wait. I don't want to say it's like that. We won't be receptive. I think that Jalen Hurts is in very. There we go, Rome. Right. I think that he's in a very unwinnable situation. Right. I've said this before. He has to. You can't judge a player's talent off of team wins, no matter what. I am a very big proponent about that.
Right.
But we're probably going to have to do that with Jalen Hurts. If Jalen Hurts puts, I'm not for it. I think it's messed up, and I feel bad.
He's on an uphill battle already.
He is.
Your fans gonna hate, or half of your fan base gonna hate on him
because our quarterback didn't even start slow, and fans still hate him. So it's like,
our quarterback just signed with Jordan Brand. Fans still he can't win. I'm content for him not winning though. Dak don't got.
I hope Jordan Brand got that ankle support though.
He's all right. He's good.
So them ankle support, them nines is straight.
Right.
He better not wear them ones. He gonna wear them Space
guaranteed
Jam
money.
ones.
Oh, he wear the ones, he going back on IR.
Hey, real quick, shout out to Cap for Life with the $5 super chat. He said NFC East should be put to sleep. Your division is a disgrace to these 2 words over 500. You gotta learn how to spell a little bit better. First of all, see with 90 days. Miami Dolphins just got relevant, bro. Let me just tell you a little something.
His name's
something,
Cap
Miami.
for Life. His name's Cap for Life. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it matches. The
Let me
description
just-
matches the name.
Miami, bro. You were like to trust the process before the 6. You did trust the process in real life. So
Oh, he's a Dolphins fan? Oh,
That's
Lord.
so
Dolphins
random.
fan in here talking crazy. Come
Yeah.
on.
I know. He's talking about
That's
whole
the
division.
first?
Yeah,
My man
whole
paid
division.
$5 to become relevant for 5 seconds. Shout out to him.
I didn't know
That's
Dolphins
cap.
things existed in real
Hey,
life.
Dolphins fan, you don't want this smoke. Our division don't play games.
Yeah, for real. We
Go
hurt
back to your
feelings,
division.
bro.
We different over here.
And
We
you're not
are
even
better.
winning your division. That's the Bills division, bro. Stop playing.
I will say this. Can I say this? I will say
Who
this.
does he see in 90 days? Not us. Who?
Yeah, that is
Somebody plays
that is
them
good.
because we play the Jets. No,
Hold
he
on.
plays the Giants. The Giants, I think.
Giants.
Wrong
Yeah,
team.
I was about to say, 'cause
Oh,
they don't
right.
play us.
Oh, so
We don't even know who the Giants are, bro.
The
We
Giants
don't-
gonna bye a week the first week. That's weak.
No. It's not the first week though. It's not the first week. But remember, that extra 17
months.
game, we play the AFC East. So we play the Jets. Y'all play the Patriots. It might be Washington or the Giants. One of them play the Miami Dolphins.
The Washingtons.
I'm a realist. They're a good team now,
Oh,
but it took you
Yeah, the
long.
Washington. Oh yeah, them.
they
Oh,
played.
yeah.
Hold on. Wait.
Oh yeah. Oh,
They
you
played-
meant them?
They
Yeah,
played the Patriots out the gate and then the Bills. Oh, y'all 0-2. All right,
Yeah,
appreciate the super chat
that's
though.
rough. That's right. I will say this. Outside of our division, I did that whole 32 teams for the NFL draft thing. And the one thing I will say that was consistent with everybody is like, oh, y'all division crazy. Oh, y'all crazy. Like that was the one thing everybody would say to us is like, yeah, y'all wow. The way y'all talk to each other. Because we like each other. We're all friends off of this. And we just went at each other's neck for a good 2
I mean, I wish I
hours.
could get to that game, man. I wish I could get to that game.
But I'll say this,
He
and y'all can clip this as delusional Cowboys fan. It is what it is, but nobody in the NFC scares me. Be honest with you.
I mean, I feel like
you know
You know who
what
should scare you guys? You know who should scare you guys? Who've been scaring you for 26 years? Yourself.
Right. That's exactly who.
You know what, Mike?
Stephen, Jerry
You
Jones.
right.
They who scared me. That's who scared
You're
me.
right. We gotta look ourselves in the mirror. Until we
Right.
get that right, it don't matter. I give you that.
Especially if we get Aaron Rodgers up out of here, then it's
And
that's smooth sailing.
I do not really like all Stephen A's takes, but this is the truth. It's been the truth for the last 20 some years. What can go wrong in Dallas will go wrong in Dallas. The one thing I think is dead right. And that's
Bro,
why
it
I'm
go
on
wrong
that.
for 31 other teams, man. That take is
Right. Right.
Don't be emotional, bro. Don't be emotional.
Yeah, don't
No,
get
no.
emotional.
Yeah, you're getting all emotional. Calm down.
You know why? Because people give him way too much credit. Stephen A's corner.
Right. I mean,
Honestly,
yeah.
I think
I don't
people
really like
give
them.
all these media people too much credit. They bleed, they eat. They
You know who I
talk,
do
they-
like to listen to?
Just like
because
us.
How they
hey,
media
just stay
people
with
that's
me, Joe.
funny.
Stay with me, Joe, because we
Um,
keep the lights
Marcellus
on.
Wiley and the Manuel. That show funny. Even though
Can I ask all y'all something actually? Because we're all in the media. I mean, we're not in the media field, but we're in the content creation field. So
I get it.
before we end all this, I want to ask something that I think we can all kind of talk freely about without getting too, in depth on it. How did y'all feel about the whole Shannon Sharp thing? Because if Julio Jones didn't know, do y'all
That's
think
foul.
that's a little unprofessional?
that was a sucker
Like,
move.
is he an op
I
right now?
loved
Is
it,
he?
though.
Yeah,
Honestly, yeah, as a fan, it's like hell yeah, but like
Yeah,
that's
it was
some
dope.
op, that's some
That was a
op
sucker move,
material
though.
right there.
Shannon
You know what,
broke
though?
code,
Julio
and
should be happy.
I was the first person to say that on Twitter, and everyone kind of went like, "No, he didn't." Like, bro, you can tell by the tone of how Julio was talking to him because he almost cussed. He was like, "Shit."
I wish
I'm not
Julio
there, bro. Like he would. Julio doesn't address himself like that when he's on cam, and even the girl Jenny was like, "Does he know he's on?" And they didn't say that to after the point, like, "Oh, by the way, you are undisputed." It should have been like, "Hey, me and Skip are live. We got you on speakerphone right now. I want to ask you a few questions." He didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. He broke code.
Julio probably happy because that was the push. They would have held him.
Yo, let me
That
just
was
say
the
this
push.
real quick.
They got him out of
Tennessee,
Atlanta.
Tennessee, if you got King Henry back there, AJ Brown, who's a legit receiver, Julio Jones, I'm just saying Tennessee can make some noise. Their defense is a little under
Is
par.
it wrong? You won't call me a hater. That I don't believe in.
But I'll say this
Right,
for the let you go, Rome. I live here in Kansas City. Chiefs fans ain't worried about that. You think we arrogant? Bro, they arrogant. They arrogant. Like my best friend already booked hotels for the Super Bowl. He already booked. Like he's like, bro, you can just roll with me. We're gonna go to LA and we're gonna kick it.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was a Chiefs fan, I'd be walking around arrogant too.
Bro, he arrogant.
My chest would be out, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You know what? Look, they were arrogant forever, but they have the right to be arrogant after Patty Mahomes and that offense been there
50 years. Right. I was there when they went to the Super Bowl for the first time. He already reserves, like, bro, you got to come and kick it with us.
Bro, I would say Eagles fans should be ecstatic about that Titans offense, though, because if they can go out there and beat the Colts twice next year, I'm happy.
That was my tweet. Everybody was talking about Julio and the Titans, and all I said was Carson went somewhere like, come on, man. The division was mine. I had it.
I thought we had. He looking at Frank Reich like you said that this was going to be easy.
He can't afford to miss the playoffs. Carson missed the playoffs. He's going to be a career backup.
Yeah,
I've said this before.
I can see Carson.
I don't think they will miss the playoffs.
I've said this before, and people have said like, "Oh, if they're doing bad, they'll just pull Carson." That's it for his career. If they pull Carson, that's it. Like he's shown that he's not going to fight.
Y'all don't need him to win, no. Y'all just need him to not get hurt.
No, yeah, we need 75%.
Y'all need him better to be better than Hurts though, because y'all gonna be full away if he lights things up.
That's the worst scenario. If he better than Hurts,
Hurts is struggling.
I wouldn't even care.
At the end of the day, no matter what Carson Wentz does, it was an unfixable thing. It's the new age NFL. Cry me a river, unless they cater to you to that. Here's the thing. I was a big Carson Wentz fan, but I'm also a person who doesn't just come out here and spit lies. Like, I was not blaming everything about last year on everything but Carson. I was saying Carson was put in bad situations, but you just got to give me something of overcoming, something of accountability, something along the lines of you just trying to take the next step. And I can say this, he's done more in Indianapolis on and off just in the media than he's been in the last year and a half with Philly, and it was just the wrong way.
Comfortable with y'all.
It was broken.
Because y'all
agree with that. I think he was
in a little bit. Go ahead.
I think he was a scary ass dude, bro. Like, I mean, look, Philly is a tough place.
Like, everybody's different. Y'all beat up Santa Claus.
I will say that.
With the hands.
New York is a tough place. You went to Indianapolis. You basically said, I don't want to chill with all the big kids at Dave and Buster's. Let me go to Chuck E. Cheese and go play skeet ball real quick. That's how I feel. He ain't want pressure. That's how I feel.
And let me say this, and Cowboys fans might unfollow me for saying this, but I've been saying it all week, so it is what it is. I am envious from what the Eagles have as a fan base in Philly. Like that culture that you guys have, we don't have that in Dallas.
No. Explain it though, Tuck.
Because y'all, the stadium, like the camaraderie, the fire, like the stadium belongs to you guys, right? Because honestly, like I've been going to soccer matches, right? And it's like it's just lit, it's fire, it belongs to the fans. Our stadiums do not belong to the fans, bro. Like I said, you don't have to pay $150 to go to the park. Like that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's real, like I said, it's real commercial. But Philly, they have a fight song. You know what I'm saying? They stand up the whole game. They cheer. They're loud. They throw beer. They you know what I'm saying? They amped up. And I was trying to see if I can implement that in Dallas, but that's just not our culture. You know what I'm saying? So
it's almost impossible.
Yeah, it's not impossible. I was about to try. I was drop a whole bunch of videos on trying, and it was like, bro, you're wasting your time. So I would say that if I had to give Philly fans or anything about their flowers, I would say that it's very blue collar, hard nosed. It is what it is. You guys, rowdy. It is what it is. It belongs to y'all. So kudos to that, but we still gonna blow y'all out. So
that's good.
Sounds good.
Shout out to Philly fan D in the building with the $4.99 super chat. Dak's best year in 2019. He threw 8 touchdowns and 8 interceptions in 8 games against teams who made the playoffs. 2020 was not consistent all 4 quarters. Turnovers.
So what about the other games though?
Yo, that's one of my most consistent haters. Shout out to him. He be inside the comments. Yo, wherever you at or whoever you are, because he ain't got no picture, shout out to you.
Philly fan D.
I feel like he my friend. He come through. He notification game.
Is that little boy? Is that the young boy? Is that Braden?
I don't even know. But look, when my video start, he be like first. So, yo, shout out to you because you show love. Man. He got my notifications on. Like, yo,
He gonna be there for your first live too. We gotta get.
He gonna be there.
Oh,
He gonna drop a $5 in the chat just to tell me I'm trash. And I'm like, yo,
I'm trying to be on that. I'm trying to be on that first live. Just
hey, yo, listen. When I first started my super chats, right? I forgot who we were in Battlebirds podcast, and we're past 2 hours and 4 minutes. Shout out, we still got 253 people. When you look at the 3 platforms, we kept about 300 in the whole time. Again, we are live on 3 channels: the Philly Talk podcast,
comment,
which is me,
like, subscribe.
Philly, the podcast down there, Eagles content creator, of course, and J Tuck, Cowboys fan only. Next time we're going to be on his as well. We'll be up and running. We'll be up and running. But yeah, I was new to the super chats. We were Battlebirds podcast, and I think it was JJ Trilla, and he said so. I blocked him. I don't block nobody, but sometimes my mods can block. Sometimes my mods can block people, and then sometimes I just go every couple months. I go in here. I'm like, damn, we got 50 people blocked. I unblock them all. I don't block people because I love to smoke as long as they're not being racist or some dumb stuff. But anyway, to my point, yo. He hit me with like 7 super chats in a row. It was, I read it, I argued. He hit me again, I read it, he argued. He hit me again, ready? I argued. Dude gave me like $75. Shout out to you, JJ.
He's about to hit you with a FaceTime, yo. Just ain't got my number, though.
And yo, listen. Hey, CFT, and I don't watch many Cowboy content creators, but I do watch you guys because I like to pick on you guys. But I saw JJ actually comment on one of your things, and I commented under. I said, "You actually watch Cowboys videos?"
Oh no, he was in my joint. Yeah.
Like some of my biggest supporters are Eagles fans. To be honest with you, like,
man, they be in there heavy.
Nah, but listen, Zeke fan, like there's a couple cool, like I said, I like to smoke too, but there's some legit Giants and Cowboys fans who legitly offer the right criticism. They give the Eagles props when they're good, and they want their props when they're good, and I mess with them 100% all day.
That's when I know I made it. I haven't had to block nobody for real because ain't nobody took it there. I ain't made it that far yet.
Yo, listen, there's a guy who comes in called Philly Mike the Tree Hugger, and he has my picture, and he talks about he be in LB's thing, he be in my thing. He's Philly Mike the Tree Hugger. I'm like, come on, bro. But anyways, shout out to Nikki Cunningham with the $2 super chat. Dak is 13-20 versus winning teams. Cold, hard, Bud Light right there.
Let me tell Nikki a little. Can I ask a question? What's his record versus the NFC?
Y'all both asking a question.
Y'all both mad. Emotions.
No, I just want to ask you.
You
can't run my show for me, man.
He had cold hard facts.
First album, real.
He had cold hard facts.
Hard though. He had
cold hard facts. I just want to know a little bit more.
So go ahead. So one of y'all respond to that. Dak is 13-20 versus winning teams. Facts. What do y'all got to say?
Where's his record?
I got stuff for him. Dak has a season that no Eagles quarterback has ever had under his belt.
A Super Bowl? Oh no, we got that. I'm sorry, my bad.
No, he threw for 4,900 yards because Carson Wentz is the first Eagles quarterback to throw for 4,000.
He's also the first quarterback in NFL history to do it without a receiver over 500.
That's cool, and he played for the Colts. So that's how much y'all showing love. Y'all showing wild love. Appreciate all that.
You know what, Carson?
Didn't Dak and Carson come out in the same draft? Who won Rookie of the Year that year?
Who won the Super Bowl in that draft class?
Nick Foles. Oh, my
right. Nick Foles.
Come on, son. Come on, son.
Come on.
Right, all right, so maybe Dak should have sat out that Green Bay game. Maybe your backup could have done a little.
But that was in 2016.
No.
But he was in that, right?
17.
You guys lost that game, right?
And Nick Foles was supposed to come to the Cowboys, actually. So
you watched that whole game, didn't you? It was nice.
Supposed to, yeah. Right. Y'all live off if it's a fifth. If was a fifth, man, y'all would be
alcoholic.
Y'all say if so many damn times.
Because when we bring stats and rankings, y'all hate that. Oh, PFF.
No. I like rankings that you're ranking after the season. That's true. This is the thing. Listen, Pro Football Focus has a lot of black and white stats. They can get you next level stats. That is black and white. That's what happened last year. I don't like when they say, this is what we feel. If you add this, minus this, put this, equals this, they do all these equations and they say, this is how we project. The projection.
There's no bias. There's no bias.
But y'all be fronting though, because I saw a lot of y'all hype about that D-line ranking.
Right.
Not me.
I really don't care about their ranking.
Listen, what I'm going to say is this, though. Of course, when someone gives you flowers, you want to open your ears to them.
Right.
No doubt about it. But what I'm trying to say is, though, listen, it's again, if you feel like a guy sitting behind a computer is smarter than you, that's what the rankings are. That's what
my guy Matt O, man, Professor O, PFO gang, man. He's in the building, man. So I know what goes on behind the scenes, and I know PFF is accurate, man. They're accurate, man. Because but toss out the window though. We can still just talk typical stats.
No. I understand that, but then again, if you ride with it, right, and then so I don't ride with it. And then I asked you, like, why, and I asked CFT, why wasn't Trevon Diggs, even though I don't agree with the slave production or where they put him, why wasn't Trevon Diggs in the top 32 corners? Like,
I loved it. Look, because I was like, oh, we acknowledging him. It's either, you can't do both.
No. Listen, here's the thing. I'm just asking you. Listen, if you ask me something I like, I'm going to give you the reason why my thing that I like doesn't do it. I'm not saying you agree with it or not. At the end of the day, when you sign up for Pro Football Focus, right, and you get that edge next level stats, they're all 100%. They did the work. They went through. They analyzed it.
Right.
But what they're saying is this: when a guy comes from another team and goes on their thing, and now he jumped up. And they say, well, this guy was not that good over here, but in this system, because they play this way, because they do that, it's going to work out. And that does not always translate. So a projection from the smartest football player and the dumbest is a guess. Their guess might be more educated, but again, some of these dudes are like, they're like Dexter Laboratory sitting back here. Like, analytics does not run football.
Favorite teams are utilizing it, though. They're utilizing it.
Analytics is
analytics.
Correct. And how many times have some analytics costed team games? As Doug Peterson, we went too analytically.
I'll raise my hand first and foremost, man. It cost a whole bunch of games, which is why we lost to the Rams. Analytics said we should go for it. Versus kicking a game. Versus just kicking a game-winning field goal. Let's go for it.
You know what else it is? Analytics told you Dan Quinn is going to save you guys.
I know, we went too long with some real talk, and then he just had to throw something out there.
I had to. Shout out to everybody in the chat, though. Still 250
y'all, man.
In the 3 channels. I'm tired. And when I get tired, I get really, I get laughing all the time.
Last question for you and Joe. No Cowboys related, no Eagles. Since what's happening right now is basketball season. When the series happens, who winning?
Nets versus Brooklyn? I mean,
man. No, not Nets. No, not Nets versus Brooklyn. Nets.
Yeah, you know what I meant. My bad. You threw me off for a second.
Oh, wait,
he got hype.
That's an L already.
Nets versus Brooklyn, easy landslide. Got him.
Yeah, Nets is definitely winning that, or Brooklyn. No, real talk, and I'm gonna say this because everybody hates me anyways. As a Nets fan, everybody wishes I wasn't a Nets fan.
You ain't a Nets fan, bro.
I've been a Nets fan my whole life.
You're not sweeping us.
I've been a Nets fan my whole life. We are beating.
The crazy thing is, I would have thought they would beat y'all, right? Because I like Harden. Harden hurt.
Nah,
the player feels at a level because Embiid is different.
Check game. We are way deeper than a lot of people give us credit for. The only reason
Mike Jones, get him out of here.
The only reason I like Mike James. But no, the only reason I say that the Sixers have a chance with us is because of Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is a monster. But if your second to third best player is only willing to shoot three to 5 times a game, you are not going to beat us. That is just not going to happen.
You know their
depending on Steph Curry to beat
it's Ben Simmons. Nets. They think Ben Simmons can shut down KD. I don't think
not shut down. No, I've never said that. Listen, in today's game, good offense beats good defense every day. The spacing is too spaced out. There's shooters all around. They call every foul. All we ask a good defender to do is slow him down, get him out of his element a little bit, force him. You put traps and you make other people beat him. You cannot shut good players down no more.
How y'all gonna score with them?
Huh? Listen, here's my thing. If Harden plays as a Sixer fan, all I'm saying is this. I've never said we are going to beat the Nets. I've said if somebody has a chance because of Matisse, because of Embiid down low, and because of Ben Simmons, we got the only physical living guys that can possibly get thrown at the big 3 in Brooklyn. That's what I'm saying. Like Giannis, like the Bucks are good. They're not defensively as good. So what I'm saying is, and there's teams that have been better win share, but I'm talking about man-to-man, mano-y-mano. We have the best chance. It all comes down to, who's going to stop Embiid, because Embiid is a monster. So, fouls are going to be called. People are going to be tired, banging down with. I can't talk. I'm tired. Embiid. Brooklyn's going to be favored every game.
I'm rolling with.
Me
and Joe agree on one thing. I'm rolling with the Nets just because I'm a Rockets fan and hard in there. So I'm rolling with the Nets.
And the Nets, I've always been a Nets fan. To kill that. Hold on, to kill that narrative, okay? I've been with the Nets since we was winning 13 games. Been with the Nets since we got swept by the Lakers. I've seen some great times. I've seen some bad times. Let me have this time. That's all I give it to you. We're going to probably suck in 2 years.
You got Luka. I got nobody in Houston.
Not even Capella no more.
I ain't got nobody, bro. I got Kevin Porter Jr. and I be lying to myself about him.
That's crazy. Real quick, let's get these super chats. Shout out to Sports with Comma with the $2 super chat. Salute Philly Mike. Shout out to you, my guy. Matt Owen with the $2 super chat. Atlanta Hawks and 6. Listen, let me just say this. People do sleep on the Hawks. Since Nate McMillan became interim head coach for the Hawks, they went 31-12 to close out the season. Do you know there's 2 teams who went 31-12 to close out the season? Sixers, who were the number 1 seed in the East, and the Hawks. They weren't the number 1 seed, but they're a better team than people give credit for. But hell no Hawks and 6. JC Eagle Talk with the super chat. This is for CFT and Tuck. Thanks for coming out on the Philly podcast and Philly podcast and catching heat from the fans and still think y'all better than us. JC Eagle Talk out. Shout out to him.
I feel bad for that first podcast I'm gonna do with Joe outside that AT&T Stadium after we dog walk the Eagles on Monday Night Football.
You're gonna see me just eating like a pretzel or something.
Don't run. It's a big stadium, bro. So don't run. I'm gonna find you, man.
Y'all gonna be twisted. Watch, this is gonna be funny.
Man, I'm fat, bro. I can't run that far anyway.
We start tailgating at 10 in the morning, man. So we gonna be out there.
I'm out there at 8.
Yeah.
Jay Tuck's all waking up like, did we win yet? Did we win?
Yeah.
Don't put it like that, Mike.
I know how to pace myself now. So.
Nah. Yeah, I don't really drink like that, so we good. We're gonna have fun.
And guess what? You know what I love about these? No matter how long we talk, no matter how we agree sometimes and disagree at the end, we still hate each other and we still think we're better than each other.
We gonna be on Twitter hating on each other in 20 minutes.
Right.
Listen, as soon as this is over,
Eagles trash. Jalen hurt like nah.
As soon as this is over, I'm gonna tweet you guys round 2.
It's always cool to come from the top and deal with the people at the bottom, man. You guys show love, man.
Shout out with Sports with Comma, $2 super chat. CFT, I'm a new subscriber. Salute.
Respect, man. Thank you.
Shout out to everybody. And like I said, I have a lot of Cowboy, Giants, Washington football teams that follow me. Either they follow me to hate or they follow me to be just talk legit sports talk. Like, hey, y'all did good. Y'all good at this. And hey, you suck at this. But we also got the haters. But hey, guess what? No matter how much you hate, they thanks for watching.
I just want to say one thing before we get out of here, man. Shout out to everybody that came through, especially anybody that rocked from the beginning and now.
Right.
But anybody that came through, man, I appreciate it, man. Like I've been doing this under a year. You come through to listen to me talk. I'm gonna say I appreciate it, man. Very, very humbled and appreciate it, man.
Facts. I agree. We all babies in there. I feel like Jay Tuck and Mike been doing this the longest, I think, right?
Nah, I've just got a year.
So we all babies.
Mike, the elder statesman.
Mike babysitting right now.
I'll be 2 years in September.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a sign.
I'm still not even on the year yet.
Respect.
So I got a bar to hit. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I appreciate
you. Be good, Joe. As soon as you posting that stuff, your fans get mad.
Yeah, they get pissed. They definitely get pissed. Hopefully this season,
you gotta create a separate Nets channel. You gotta just move it over.
Yeah, I know, right? I've been trying to do like the Nets games, but I live in Florida, so it's just like behind by like a minute. So it just gets me more mad than the actual game. So I just be like, whatever, bro. I ain't even gonna do this.
But real talk, I found CFT when he was like at I want to say
way back in the day
270 subs, bro. That's when I found him.
You blew up. You blew up after that. The what's the call we did? Because you guys started losing, and then you started getting real mad.
See that jab you slid in there, bro?
The weirdest video set me off when we signed Keanu Neal. I don't know.
That's really.
That was my biggest video, and I just kept running after that. That's when I started putting out content like every day.
I feel like I never had that one video. Like I feel like a lot of people have that one video that just like
mine was the Parsons.
I haven't had that.
Yeah, but like, listen. After we got off the panel, I forgot I was drunk that night too. After we got off the panel, that night too.
I think we all were.
After we got off the panel, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, when we talk about growing as a YouTuber, we connect and all that stuff. As long as we're not talking about Eagles, Cowboys, we can talk. You know what I mean? I had to tell Tate Tuck before me and Jay, I said, I can't take you seriously with that Cowboy shut off. Please change. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? But it's all about, you know what I mean?
We can end it off with that. I can't, whoever win that bet, well, we gonna win. But I can't wait to watch.
No. You just said whoever. Like you were kind of thinking.
I'm trying to show some difference on your channel.
Here's the thing. I did it when we played the Browns, man, and I get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it is what it is. So I'll do the Eagles shirt with you because we're only doing one game. But if someone wants to do a full week, then I'll go with the Deshaun Jackson because like I hate Deshaun. Like, man,
I just want Joe to wear this. Just put this on. It's the big star. You gonna want to kill yourself.
He's gonna be doing his videos like this.
Right.
Yeah. Facts.
Like, out.
Hey,
welcome to Philly the podcast. Why you saluting your whole video?
I can't do it. I just can't do it.
He's gonna be like this. What's up, guys? Yeah,
you gotta get
I got mad, so I got a new chair. So we just figuring this out.
Hey, look, you said it because I'm telling you, more people gonna want parts. It's been a lot of camaraderie, but it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna hit y'all in your DM because when you're not on it, you got questions like, nah, I would have said that.
Right.
So I'm letting you know right now, I'm open to it. Whenever you want to set it back up, we can go back in and chop it. We can get it going.
And you know when this is gonna be more. Listen, and again, I say this in the round tables too because we did a couple round tables as well. I say this at this point because it's the what if, maybe this non-fiction section this time of year. When the season's here and a team is really doing what the team says, what the content creator says, or a team's not doing, these collabs hit differently because now you got black and white stats. You got 3-0, 1-3, 2 teams 3-0. Injuries, you got the reality to face. You can't come in here and hold that, and that's when it gets real. It gets a little bit more chippy because it hurts. You do this on like on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. You just got done getting your butts whooped or something. Whoever it is, maybe the Cowboys. It hurts, and trust me, talking about. Even though you got respect for each other, I'm telling you, when your team wins or lose, it hits different doing this.
I just can't wait for y'all first It's Time to Tank video, man. That's gonna be my favorite.
Bro,
like,
that would never. That would never.
If I could get
okay.
We could be 0-15. I'm not talking about no damn tanking.
Shout out to RB because he had a lot to say. Oh, tanking, that's a loser mentality.
If I can get through a 2-hour chat with y'all with DiNucci as my quarterback, I'll bring on we had to try to ladder ourselves
right
with Ben DiNucci. That was the
Brady almost pulled it off. That's the crazy part.
If we'd have won that game, we'd even be friends right now.
We probably hate each other even more. I think this season's gonna be a lot of fun, man.
No question. It is for us.
Oh, here we go.
I'll see y'all in Vegas with the first pick of the 2021 NFL draft. Philadelphia Eagles select.
What's the dude named Spencer Rattler?
Y'all would hate that. Imagine that we have 3 first-round picks and one of them is the first.
No, because
y'all gonna trade up.
Because I know how next year's draft
from
is.
The first?
How can you trade up from the first?
Yeah, right. We wanted to pick last year.
I'm giving y'all some respect. Y'all not gonna be the worst team, but y'all gonna trade up.
Trevor Lawrence from last year.
Shout out to Cap for Life with the $2 super chat. He said, "Where's the rest of your crew, bro?" It's. I don't know if you understand. This ain't the regular NFC East roundtable. It's a 2v2. You know what I mean? Right. Get your Call of Duty skills out. Cowboys versus Eagles. It's personal. Yeah. Shout out to Philly 52 with a $2 super chat. If we win, y'all sing "Fly, Eagles, Fly."
I would like that. Shoot, I'd sing it with y'all.
That was kind of Tuck ain't doing that. He already don't like that we ain't doing our fight.
First of all, Tuck, you said you're going to sweep us. You said you're not concerned for nothing. Do it.
But where is he putting on the line? I didn't know what he's putting on the line.
Cowboys jersey's bad enough.
Huh?
Cowboys jersey's bad enough.
Not talking about the Philly.
That's kind of.
They're trying to set up with us. Okay, I thought I was talking about like him to us. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean,
I would love to see that live.
All right,
I don't know if I could get through that.
But you know what the crazy thing is, CFT? Low key, that gonna be my intro for the rest of my life. I'm gonna use that every video.
Facts. I think we all would. I think we all taking that.
Hey, I just saw somebody posted. Y'all not getting Stingley Jr.
I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna report y'all like on IG. Like, that is my likeness.
I just see a bunch of copyright strikes. I'm like, what?
Yeah. That is my likeness. I did not approve that.
I did not approve that. That's hilarious.
I was singing behind the Jay-Z instrumental, so get pulled off the pull that down.
Shout out to everybody.
We'll see. Like I said, I want your pride, man. I want to see you in that Cowboy shirt, the CFO game.
That's a good bet, though. I ain't gonna lie. Making us sing that's a good. I gotta think of something good enough to go against that, and I might take it.
Yeah. I'll let Ron take that one. I already got.
I gotta think of something good to take that. I'll admit to it. I gotta come up with something good, man. I gotta come up with something real good.
And tell other content creators they can jump in too. You know what I'm saying? It's they can get the smoke, all the smoke.
Yeah, man.
Joe, like, nah, I'm out.
You know,
they don't want that, but people don't want to argue. People get too, like you said, emotional. People get too upset. After this,
I know what I'll do.
The same thing.
I'll order the same thing Notion did with the fake Eagles ring. I'm gonna order that Cowboys ring pack and make you wear it for a week.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I don't want green around my ring finger.
That's what Notion got on his ring finger.
I'm gonna have dust under my fingernails from them old ass rings. That's what I'm gonna have.
I ain't even bring the rings out tonight, man. I wanted to be fair, you know what I'm saying? Because they ain't rings.
Yeah, because they expired.
You about to wrap it up. Don't start it up.
We're done. Shout out to Cat for Life again. Hey, the Dolphin dude sticking with us. Star dude sounds like Scooter McGruder.
Hey, I want to know if he do. I'm gonna find him. I want to see if he do content. I would love to see what he's talking about with the Dolphins.
He should do one of his Dolphins fans because ain't nobody talking about the Dolphins right now.
He's like, y'all.
You got Tua Tagovailoa, whatever his name is, as your quarterback. Come on, man.
You want me to sing it? I mean, I know it because I was doing research on it actually. But
go ahead, sing it.
Nah, I ain't seen
He's like, I know it because I used to be a Cowboy. I mean, an Eagles fan.
I was breaking it down. Like a lot of Cowboys fans, they don't even know our fight song.
Y'all have a fight song?
Yeah,
right.
Sing it. Go ahead.
I thought y'all had a fight song.
I don't know the song.
I'm terrible.
There's actually two of them though. So it's like,
is it words?
Don't do it like that, Tuck. Just send it to me offline.
Yeah. They try and clip me, man. They gonna try and clip me.
They try and clip you. They're gonna run it back tomorrow. Don't do it. Don't become a meme.
Right. Yeah. I gotta be careful, man. I see how y'all did my boy Sid. We gotta be careful with y'all, man. I mean, like clip me up.
Yeah. I feel bad, Mike. I'm sorry, bro. I brought you into this. Yeah.
Well, no, like I said, at the end of the day, you got to remember, a year ago we had the 4-on-4. It was Philly Fresh, you, me, and Notion versus J Tuck, CFT, Sid,
and Big Game James.
And Big. Oh no, but Spoonie was on your side too, and RB was on our side. Yes.
Oh yeah.
So we had a 5. I keep saying 4-on-4 was a 5-on-5.
Yeah.
And then
that was innovative, man. I still ain't seen that done again.
That was epic.
We gotta do that again,
good
man.
Stuff. And again, CFT, you know, me and him been going at it. We don't go at it as much on Twitter, except for you're getting emotional because he said something.
Look, it's stuck though.
Like, but you know what I hate the most? Sauce sold separately. Stop it.
Hey man, it is. Sauce is sold separately, man. It's cool.
But real talk. You know, and again, it's hard because when I was doing the NFC East roundtables, is I like a couple giant content creators, I like a couple Washington, I like a couple Cowboys, so it's hard to do that. But me and him, we had a couple things going with that that's why I kind of knew some of his takes, and he kept it a bean. So things he said in the past, he stuck with it. You know what I mean? But because we got a couple of them listening,
you'll become a meme. They'll clip you.
Right.
But real talk though.
Don't change your take. Somebody recorded you.
Yeah. Thanks. But real talk, listen, we got a little thing going here. Pause. The 2-on-2. So as the season goes,
Michael, to answer your question, if the Eagles are getting Stingley, it's because I won my bet.
They get Stingley, I'll be tight.
It's because I won my bet. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Stingley Jr.
Y'all get Stingley. We have a lot of assets.
Y'all get Stingley, I'll be wild tight.
Y'all gonna have to be top 3 to get him, but it is what it is. So we'll talk about that.
But yeah, definitely, like I said, Sunday we play football games. It's 6 long days until the next Sunday, so maybe we squeeze in. This could be a daily thing, and I could say rotate it on each channel, but at the end of the day, by that time, like I said, by next week he's gonna be up streaming. I'm not telling me as a stream, but he's gonna be doing it. He's gonna want to do it most likely, and so we can have this on all 4 channels because it's I don't know why we trust each other, because I never really trusted Cowboys.
Let's run this back one more time after, because training camp, that's when we're gonna get our next real good of news. Right. We're gonna start really seeing how our teams take shape, and we're gonna be feeling ourselves. Right before the season, you feeling yourself. Right. That's when we really gonna be talking our trash. Right now, we kind of try to be humble. All that humble go out the window when we playing in like 3 or 4 weeks.
Man, I cannot wait for Kyle Pitts to smoke y'all, bro. It's gonna be. I'm sorry, I said that out loud. It's gonna be funny though.
Get your Danucci jerseys ready, guys.
Who's gonna put on
Get your Danucci jerseys ready.
Who we put on Pitts?
They open up with Pitts.
Jacoby Stevens, baby. Jacoby Stevens, baby.
Kyle Pitts, welcome to the NFL. That's a big time.
I got money.
That's a big time catch.
I got money. I bet you they try to convert Kyle Pitts to a receiver.
They are, because that's why they moved from Julio.
Yeah, but maybe not the first game. Here's the thing. Now that's what I was talking about when we were talking about. I don't want to get too deep in it, but a good defensive coordinator, you have to, like, if you're outmatched when it comes to man-to-man coverages, there's things you can do. Drop some defensive end backs on some stunts, make some stunts. The pass rush comes in handy. Dropping your linebackers, blitzing some corners, doing different things, showing different looks, disguising it. Moving guys, tying a ball on defense.
Just slay on them. Just slay on them. You got it.
I got to worry about Ridley too.
I want to say something though. I want to say something. All jokes aside, man. 2.5 hours, bro. I really do. First of all, appreciate you, Mike, because realistically, if you never did that video, none of us would have met. I really do consider all of you guys like actual good friends off of this. Right. So I do appreciate that, and I do appreciate you, J Tuck and Rome, bro, because realistically, it takes a lot to put your pride to the side and just be honest and have fun with somebody that, what I'm saying, you disagree with, but to come on here and give content and give, actual entertainment to all of our subscribers, I think that this is something that they wanted. I think this is something that we wanted. And like you said, Mike, this is definitely something we got to do again, because this was a lot of fun, bro. This really was a lot of fun.
Right, yeah, I echo everything like that, man. When I see y'all doing things, the momentum you getting, Joe, and also Mike, man, and also Rome Hill, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm y'all biggest fans. Y'all know I'll reach and talk to y'all off cams. Like, man, I'm y'all biggest supporter.
I seriously do watch y'all.
Yeah, I really do, because like, I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of Eagles content creators. I'm like, I'm not watching this shit, bro. And, and you know what I'm saying? I come to y'all, I watch y'all, I get what y'all saying. I might chime in and I might dip, you know what I'm saying? But like, I appreciate the work and effort that y'all do, man. And like I say, I wish y'all the best. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just
don't worry. We look all of this niceness, because I respect all y'all brothers. We gonna return to normal in about 10. I'm telling you. Whatever news happen tomorrow, we gonna be writing each other's comments like, you trash.
That's what I'm saying, man. Everyone watching this, man, comment, like, subscribe to everyone's channel, man. Even if you're not a fan of their team, man, like, just the effort that goes into it's a lot of hard work, man. That
and it's fun to talk crap when teams lose.
Right? Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, it ain't gonna be us, but you know what I'm saying, it's just fun to interact with fans across the NFL, man. So even though my channel is Cowboys fans only, I have a lot of Eagles fans. Honestly, I got more Cowboys fans blocked on my channel than Eagles fans, to be honest. It's the
no idea.
Right.
Cowboys fans, y'all think Cowboys fans is all we gonna win the Super Bowl? It's a whole lot of hate going on.
I have more beef with Cowboys fans than I do with any other team in the NFC East. That's
not even close.
You know why?
It's like that with us.
You know why?
To be honest.
You know why?
They delusional.
Because delusional.
Because they're life, baby.
I'll let you get that off, Mike. I'll let you wrap it up.
As CFT said, there was too much niceness going around before we end this. And to quote CFT, well, not to quote him, but when I watch CFT videos, I always got to watch it like 3 times. You know why? Because his intros are what any good intro is. It's like an outrageous statement to get you to be like, I got to see what he's going to say. And so when he says something, I'm like, I'm turning off. It's fake. Then I watch it again because
about Diggs, I know you said, what'd he say?
Listen, it's like I watch it. He says something that I totally disagree with. I turn off. Then I'm like, I'm going to watch it. I hear it again. I turn off. Then I watch it again. I skip the first 6 seconds and then I'm okay with it.
Right.
Because after he says the outrageous statement, he makes a little sense.
I'm good at people disagreeing with me, man. That's my talent.
I just kidding with you.
You got it. Before we go, can I make one little quick announcement? Nothing too crazy, but I did have a meeting today. I was talking to you guys, and I can't talk too in depth about it. But this upcoming season, the NFL Hall of Fame is starting their own fantasy league, which is called the Hall of Fantasy League, and I will be working with them to be covering the league. So everybody that watches the channel, this is something big for our channel. So just want to kind of put it out there. In like a month, you'll have more information, but they're going to be announcing the player who is going to be representing the Philadelphia team and the Dallas team, but who cares? But they're going to be telling us who's going to be representing the Philadelphia next year. And it's a former Philadelphia Eagle who we all love. So next week, be on the look for that, and be on the lookout for me making videos about the Hall of Fantasy League. So I just kind of wanted to say that while I had everybody's attention.
Very excited.
Explain it to me. I'm like, what?
We'll talk it. It's very complicated. But it's gonna be a lot of
fun. How many Cowboys are being inducted in this year's Hall of Fame?
Here we go.
We got no more time today, guys. YouTube is telling me I have to end this now. YouTube is like, too much craziness going on. You know what I mean?
but salute to you, Joe, man. Like I said, I wish y'all all the best of success, man.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is, question.
I appreciate that, guys.
With that being said, until next time, y'all know what time it is. We out, and Dallas.